Friday the South and band. Charges on the beat.
Tools of spoon to get your information. Tools of spoon to be part of our discussion. Spoon, spoon, spoon television. Spoon, spoon, spoon radio station.
Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Liberia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Morovia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Africa. Just to spoon, you will know. If the children crying for starvation, just to spoon. You want to get a news update, my brother, to spoon. You want to know what is happening in Morovia, to spoon. Politicians want to make their decision, just to spoon. You want to know what happening in the administration, to spoon.
A special one from the CEO, stand coming with the spoon. And your boy, Friday the South and band. Charges on the beat.
Tools of spoon to get your information. Tools of spoon to be part of our discussion. Spoon, spoon, spoon television. Spoon, spoon, spoon radio station.
Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Liberia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Morovia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Africa. Just to spoon, you will know. If the children crying for starvation, just to spoon. You want to get a news update, my brother, to spoon. You want to know what is happening in Morovia, to spoon. Politicians want to make their decision, just to spoon. You want to know what happening in the ministry, to spoon. Yeah, to spoon. Yeah, to spoon. You from Fonjema, Maryland, to spoon. Yeah, to spoon. If you eat congratulate my brother, to spoon. You got a spoon TV, you got a spoon radio, to spoon. Yeah, to spoon. You wanna get a news update, to spoon. What? Yeah, Rastafari. Kilibamba, kilibamba, kilibamba. Kilibamba, kilibamba, kilibamba. What I want? Yes, what you about today?
Spoon TV. Spoon.
Yes, what you about today?
Spoon. Spoon TV. Spoon.
Bada.
Spoon.
Skidibidi dabado.
Spoon TV. Spoon entertainment.
Kua. Bese kua, kudileo. Kudileo.
Tools of spoon to get your information. Tools of spoon to be part of our discussion. Spoon, spoon television. Spoon, spoon.
We want push. We need more drugs. It's the song they are singing. It's the song they are singing out here. And another woman within this group, we want kush. That's the song they are singing out here.
Yes, it's your time. Yes, it's your
the music, what the music. Asa pigi up Manasa. Asa pigi up Manasa. Security. Thank you.
Allow the CRC along with the chairperson of EXXL to come inside. Allow them to come in. Allow them. Thank you. Thank you.
DJ, play the music. DJ.
Amanda!
Thank you.
Amanda! Amanda! Two fingers in the air! Two fingers in the air! Two fingers in the air! Oh, let's do mission say! Oh, let's do mission say!
All right. DJ, get on the music. DJ, get on music. Read the man. All right. Hey, DJ, we have you there. Each
Let's do the show.
Okay, folks, what a way to welcome you to um, another edition of the program, the Late Night Show on Spoon. We are here live on Spoon 107.5 FM. We're live on Fabric 101.1 FM. We're live on Super 95.5 FM and other frequencies across the country. We're live on Facebook, Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV, and also on YouTube at Spoon Talk Live. And we say welcome to all of you for always making up time. Thanks to you for always making up time to join us here on this platform. And again, we're here tonight to make sure that we have a great show. We have the link posted in the comment section. If you are following the show, you can kindly click on the link and be able to join the program tonight. This is a platform where every single person get to have a voice. All you have to do is to click on the link in the comment section, and you can come on talk about the different issues of concerns. And of course, tonight we're gonna have a great show again. Uh, and we want to say thanks for joining us. My name is Nelson Colette, and again, I'm encouraging you to share the program as you come on. You can share the show to your different group chats on your Facebook pages and other places, so we can have a great show going on tonight. Let me go across quickly now to bring in my co-moderator, Moba Zokat, to the program tonight. Let me say welcome, Moba. It's great to have you joining in tonight.
Thank you, Nelson.
Okay.
Yeah, how was the day today, my man?
Yeah, I'm doing good, and hope you had a good day as well.
Yeah, man. You know, the weekend was short, but at least you know, take 1 or 2 hours to do one or
Yeah.
two stuff, and the rest of the hour just relax. But
Okay.
thank God we are here again. Yep.
Okay. So let me bring in some of the guys who have already joined us. Again, we have the link in the comment section. So if you're out there, you want to join the program, you want to make a contribution, you want to come on, you want to form part of the discussion tonight, you can do just that by clicking on the link that's in the comment section, and we'll be glad to have you on tonight. Let me go across now to bring in the rest of the guys who are already backstage. Um, I see Sylvester Johnson is here. Let me bring him on. I see Cindy is here. Rudolph is also here. And I also see that
What's up, guys?
I welcome you, yo. Let me bring it up.
I'm just speaking, man.
They say when you come to church late, you can raise song. Okay, so I see the rest of the okay. Let me bring Daniel. Daniel Y is here as well. Daniel, the light in your background is so oosh. Yeah. But
How we do it? Is that okay?
maybe much better. Let me say that much better. I see Jerry Yimpan is here as well. So let me say welcome, guys. It's great to be here. Sylvester, welcome to the show. The last time we were here, it was sometime last week. Welcome to the show, Cindy. The lone CPP me on the show tonight. We want to say welcome.
Thank you.
Rudolph, welcome to the show, Rudolph, and Daniel, welcome
Thank you,
as well.
Chief.
I don't know, Daniel, are you holding your phone in your hand like
Keep shaking.
Yeah.
you
I'm
want to?
making some adjustment. I'm making some
Yeah,
adjustment. It'll be okay. Yeah.
yeah. You want to mount it on maybe a tripod if you have one, or just put it somewhere good so
Yeah.
that
I'm out.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have that smooth. We don't have that rough movement and so forth. But again, I want to say welcome to everyone to the show tonight. We started up a bit late, and so we gotta go straight into it tonight. Uh, so lots of things have been happening, and it's great that we're here tonight to throw a little bit of light on those different happenings. Uh, Mova, as you know, represents the Unity Party on the show. Daniel, which side are you on? Are you a CDC guy, Unity Party, or ANC? Which side are you on?
Nelson, you asked me the question a million times, man. I'm on the rescue team. I
Yeah,
told you
but you
over
gotta
and
indicate it. You gotta indicate it right before your name. Maybe we should
all
have
right.
Daniel.
We have to edit that.
Hmm?
I
Okay,
said we
I can
have to
do it.
edit that.
I can do the edit from my end as well.
All right.
Let me see. Let me try to do that from here.
Nelson, somebody told me that you are from the CDC camp, so put it on your name too.
My man didn't know your CDC Beneva. The man has CDC, man, I knew your man.
Let's see. Whoever said that thing is just funny something to say. I can be a sedition. I can be
The man, I knew your man.
I can be a unity partisan. I can be any political party partisan for now. At any point, if I want to do that, I will have to leave this space. I can be a journalist and be into
Then you
that.
take
So
that.
yeah.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote. So, Rudolph, listen. In fact, I ain't even giving you a chance. You want to bring all kind of thing on the show here to just.
So who you vote for?
Oh yeah.
That's it
You
right
want for
there.
the man can tell you where you go for the man for that secret.
Okay, if you want to know who I'll
I
vote
mean,
for, listen.
you answer for the man, man.
No, leave it, man. The man want to know who I'll vote for, right? Tell me the serial number on my voter ID card, then I'll tell you who I'll vote for. If you can do that for me, I'll vote for you. I got my voter ID card.
Real
I
quick,
think in
check
my pocket
the
here.
comment.
So,
Nelson, check the comment. The young people have endorsed JMB, so they're asking me to put his name in for my name.
no, not the young people. You've decided to come out. You've decided to come out. So
Nelson,
you've been a JMB guy since you
I
just
told you
decided
from
to
the
come
one. I
out.
support JMB. But on the show, I represent the young people, the conscious-minded ones.
Where's
Yeah,
Sharif?
Yeah.
my man. You just decided to come out. Look at Sekou is asking where is Sharif. Let me just tell you guys.
Sharif break.
Sharif in Liberia right now. The
Yeah.
man called me today. The man called me today and said, Nelson, where are you? We need a meet. So I told him, oh, okay. I told him, okay, at my office. The man said, we just parked at the office, but we're going to come by the man. Later, the man texted me. He said, I'm on my way to Buchanan right now. When I come back, we'll meet. So Sharif is in Liberia. He's on the
Yeah,
rescue.
yeah,
The rescue mission.
yeah, y'all actually meet before you leave, yeah.
Yeah, he's on a rescue mission. Sherry is trying to rescue Liberia. I don't know whether he's a rescue son or rescue traveler or rescue whatever the case is. He's in Liberia. So it's a great thing. So far we've seen two political parties carry on. They are launching in last week. Just last week, two political parties launched. We were here talking about one of the activities which has to do with the CPP launch. You guys provided your own analysis on that. Mr. Cummings launched the campaign in Margibi County, and interestingly, we brought you images from there as well. We're bringing you photos and all of those stuff when Mr. Cummings launched. Someone said, they say, oh, the Mr. Cummings are waving, the people are not waving. I don't know how is that. But let's see. This is Mr. Cummings right here. I don't think that Mr. Cummings there.
No.
Yeah. But Mr. Cummings launched his campaign, and it was in Margibi County. Mr. Cummings was seen waving to the crowd as well. And so that was on the 14th. And then on the 17th, the Unity Party did her own launch. On the 7th was the CDC, the Coalition for Democratic Change. And so we have seen so far three of the major political parties doing their launching. CDC had her activity on the 7th. It was well attended. It was they pulled the crowd. I don't know whether I can say the same about the ANC. Yes, ANC did that the CPP did that in Margibi County. But and then we saw yesterday with the Unity Party. Guys, I just want us to provide our take on the turnout from those different campaign, those different launch, and what does that say about the electoral process? What does that say about October 10? What does that say about the position of those different political parties? Where do they stand as per the number of people who are coming out? As per the number of people they are bringing out. What does that say about their influence? What does that say about the possible win for them in October? So let's just provide a bit of analysis on that. Just 2 minutes each, then we go to our actual talking point. Sylvester, I know you are here. You don't represent any political party, though I'm told you are secretly supporting the Congo movement. But he texted me again to say that based on what he saw, he has decided to go another way, but he will let it cat out of the bag. But go ahead, Moba. What's your take on the different launch you saw across the country?
Thank you, Nelson. Well, we all know, man. We all know, right? The CDC pull a crowd, right? We're making comparison between the CDC and the UP, right?
Mm-hmm.
The CDC pull a crowd. But when you analyze the CDC crowd, there are a lot of factors that make a lot of people come out. Meaning, CDC were forcing people, number one, more especially the people who work in the government, like the ministers. And according to my sources that work in the government, they were able to confide in me that someone that was giving 10, 20 t-shirts and a hat. And when you get 10 people I think they gave you almost like $700-800 if you get 5 people. And like they were just giving the money out to those people. Some people 500.
But I
So,
also saw one video that someone posted talking about someone gave them $10 to go on the field as well yesterday.
well, no, but I mean, for Unity Party, you mean for no? That was not fast because
Yeah.
the thing is the reason I will come to that part. Let me that end on the CDC. I will come to that part, right? So the CDC people, what they did was they were giving people money to go there, and you know the videos. You know we all get the video all in the chat room. We watch those videos, and it's not even all the videos. They get a lot of video recording. You understand? But look, in our own mind, right? In our own mind, let's sit down and think. Unity Party. Look at the heavy rain that fall. Even the other year, right? If I like you, you give me money, you give me t-shirt, I can go under that rain. So the love the people show to Unity Party, look, it was natural love. That type of love we call organic. You know, the people that, I mean, during 2017, people came out for Georgia, people printed t-shirt, and now they put doing it for Joseph Walker. And the people and the crowd that Joseph Walker put up, that was natural crowd. Joseph Walker again, nobody.
But listen, Moba, why do you think that the CDC crowd was not natural, but was not authentic, but the Unity Party crowd was authentic? What are you using to arrive at that?
Because the CDC, right? I told you from the usual stage, the CDC-led government were forcing ministers. I told you, some minister confide in me. They were forcing ministers to carry, each minister should carry 10 people each. So imagine how many ministers they get, and all the ministers, they're forcing you to carry 10 people, and guess what? They're giving you money, each other people giving them $10 cap and a shirt. So imagine how many ministers on a George we are government before the other people who are random people who they go to certain group, they get their money. Look at all our musicians. I'm not musician, but musician rather. They are all tend to what? They are all tend to bow down to George Weah because the money there. They put not go there with their whole heart. They people were forced to go there because of the money. But look at JMB. What the money JMB get to get somebody say come to my rally. The people went there overwhelmingly. And I told you, people that I talked to, right? I already convinced over 50 men that went over there to represent me. And they went there, 40 and the men, all of them they are voting. All of them have voting cards. You understand? So the people that go over there, I can tell you for sure. Look, the people went there with their whole heart. They never go down there. Maybe they say, oh, look, first of all, our common English, we know like, bro, people scared of read. My man, you think I'll let you read before then I will go there? No, I will not go there. Even if you give me 10 hours, 15 hours, I will not go there because I know I get sick. That money can even get me to hospital. That money can treat me. You understand? So the crowd, when comparing the both crowd, I think Unity Party had the best crowd. And you know, let me conclude on this. My big brother, Katama today, were on OKFN. The man led and narrated, and you could listen to him when he said he analyzed. And today, because of that, go in CDC chat room. You go hear what the people saying.
You know, does this crowd, Moba, does this particular crowd? We gotta move on to Sylvester quickly. But does the crowd here, in any way, throw fear in the span of maybe any of the opposition, any of the other political parties?
Of course. So you want me to see this now making flower, making force in our chat room. They tell me people send me text today. All the texts you got. Oh, I even the morning before I could wake up, I saw all the texts in my phone. Somebody hit me all straight from that bro with the text. In my phone, now as I speak to you, how the vice president. I want to forward to you, but I just forgot because I was so busy today. I want to forward to you. The moment I receive a text, I want to forward to you. So to tell you, the people are afraid because the people that come out. No, my people Sylvester will say the same thing because they may know. The people that come out.
No, don't jump the gun for Sylvester. Don't jump the gun for him. Thank you. Let's hold you there. Sandy is here. Sandy is here to say something from the
people that went over
there. You guys provided a very objective evaluation of CPP launch. So yes, the Kumi's representative is here.
Let me speak on Kumi, right? You know, me, I can tell my brother Sandy, right? I won't let it be on Kumi. I won't let Kumi. Although we are on, we are from the opposition belt, but You know, the Kumi people are, you know, the highest, you know, the people that are above sending them when it comes to the party issue. They didn't discuss CDC no more. They only discuss unity party. And that is wrong. And, you know, as the opposition.
Thank you.
But I mean,
That's what you did. Sylvester, what's your evaluation of this? The crowd from the three major political parties that have launched so far, what does it say about their chances? You saw the CDC launch. You saw the Unity Party launch. You saw Mr. Cummings and his people in Margibi County as well. What does it say about them? I mean, their chances.
Well, I look at the crowd. I'm comparing the CDC and the UP crowd. Okay. Looking at it from two different perspectives.
Okay.
One crowd went for instant gratification. Another crowd went for long-term gratification. The CDC crowd is instant gratification. What can I get now? That is the incentives they were giving. The accelerators were giving special amount of money to recruit. Every accelerator in the CDC were giving money. That is a fact. They were all on Facebook and what have you. I know an accelerator got like almost 10,000 USD. Okay, now pretty much tell me, in such an economy, if I'm getting $10 or $20 or whatever it is to wear a t-shirt, I would do it because right now, even 500 Liberian dollars in Monrovia are money. So they'll wear it and go. Government officials, no government office were open on that day. All government offices were closed. If I'm a minister, me, my wife, my children, my kids, every one of them going there because we have to show up. I know some people who are home and their bosses call them, where you at? You're not coming here? They have to rush, shower, and go there. That's the crowd of the CDC. Now, for the UP crowd, these are people, long-term gratification. We want a better Liberia. We want a better leader. It's not going to happen right now. It's not going to be instant.
No. But Sylvester, you are saying two things here, sir. Now, at one point you say the people who went for the Unity Party, for the CDC. Okay, let's start with the Unity Party. The people who went for the Unity Party went for let's say long-term gratification, right?
Yes.
And at another point, you talk about the people who went for the CDC went for instant gratification, but then you're talking about ministers serving the government whose children and wives and other family members had to go. Don't you think even though the ministers already have the instant gratification in the sense that they are already, you know, at the helm of power, they controlling state's resources and all of that.
The instant gratification in that term that I mean is that you don't go, you get fired right away. That's the instant I'm talking about. You don't show up, you get fired. They will dismiss you. That's the instant. I gotta go to keep. That's the instant. So looking at the UP crowd, the UP crowd was out of long-term gratification for their future, for what the kind of Liberia they look forward to. And man, we all are Liberians. We know how we are afraid of rain. Man, on the wedding day where you go eat free food, even heavy rain can, you will say, I'm not going to the wedding. But yesterday was the love for country. And I've been coming on this show all the time. I say I represent Liberia. I represent Liberia. Who is Liberia right now? Liberia spoke yesterday. So today, I'm for UP. I'm on the rescue train. Liberia spoke yesterday. I don't go to Liberia. This story will really judge me.
You know,
I saw Liberia spoke yesterday.
You know,
I'm on the rescue train. I'm the rescue bazooka.
Welcome.
I'll be coming in my military attire. Rescue bazooka.
Listen, I think I'm becoming a prophet gradually. I told you guys. From the days Sylvester came on the show and started to do all that critical analysis of the other political parties, I told you guys that Sylvester, this guy, I see Unity Party in him. You see, the guy came out today.
But then you are
you just no, I'm not a soothsayer. You just decided to come out, but it's good that you decided to come out.
People there, I used to beat on it every day. And if I say I represent Liberia, I gotta follow Liberia. Liberia spoke.
Thank you very much. Cindy, go ahead.
I didn't say I'm a Unity Party partisan. I didn't say I'm a
you
Unity
said you're on a
partisan.
rescue train, so
I'm
it
on the
means that you're
rescue
supporting
train.
Unity Party.
Yes.
Okay.
Unity Party is based on the rescue train is based on all the
Thank
people.
you for coming out. So you coming out because of the crowd you saw yesterday. You see. Not all
Liberia
that
spoke.
glitters is gold. I don't want to sound like a motivational
Liberia
speaker right
spoke.
now. Not all that glitters is gold.
No,
But anyway, go ahead, Cindy.
That is CDC guy.
I don't want.
You
Liberia spoke yesterday. On a serious note, I have never seen such. Liberia spoke yesterday.
But go ahead, Cindy. What was the evaluation of the Unity Party yesterday? Their turnout and what does it say about their chances for October 10th?
It's good to be here. Good evening and good morning to some of our people. And thank all of you for listening to us tonight. Let me start off here by saying congratulations to the Unity Party and to the Rescue Mission. They had a successful launching program yesterday. Even the blind could see it. The cripple felt it, and the deaf could hear it. The Liberian people show up. Do not see black and say it is white. I saw black and it was black. The people came up. It was raining heavily. Hold on. It was raining heavily, and the people came out. And I must respect that, and I must admit to that. I'm not a typical politician.
Okay,
so I recognize things as they are. So I want to say to Ome Boakai and the people that are supporting him, congratulations. It was a success. Now let's compare that quickly to the CDC.
What was your own launch a success since you didn't pull that kind of crowd out? Talking about the CPP launch in Kakata, Makibi County. Don't you take your launch in the bush? You took your launch from the city. You carrying the interior. You carrying the bush. But let's talk about that as well. Was it a success?
Yes. The CPP had a successful launch. Now, there are two strategies playing out here. I'm not trying to be biased in my approach here tonight and moving forward. And that's why I recognize the success of the Unity Party launching program and try to congratulate them. The CPP had a different strategy. We took it to the people, to Kakata, a smaller city, a work day in the middle of the week. The people were working. We expect that the crowd won't be as much as it was on a weekend. As it is on a weekend. So yesterday, we saw a massive crowd. Now, to be fair also, if we even take that factor of a weekend out of the picture, we still could recognize that the Liberian people came out. And we must respect that.
Now you're respecting that. No, you hold on. No, Cindy, you gotta hold on. Now you respected that. Are you gonna be like Sylvester, who just give it in? He decided to join the train. Sylvester made a whole endorsement speech right now.
Yes.
Only because of the crowd you saw yesterday.
Sylvester,
are you leaving? No, Sylvester, you're not interrupting.
I didn't know that CDC hiding.
But listen, so let's hear from you. Are you leaving Mr. Cummings now for Ambassador Boakai because of the crowd?
Who created me forbade. God forbade. The ideas of Mr. Cummings to face Liberia remain the same, and they remain the strongest among all of the candidates in the race. And that's why Mr. Cummings will win this election. Look, yesterday, let me end on this.
But no. Even with the crowd, you're still saying that Mr. Cummings will win this election?
You are not allowing me to end. You keep interrupting. You keep interrupting. Allow me to end. Then you understand where I'm going with this whole thing.
No, but you said Liberia spoke. That's why
Liberian came out. Liberian came out. This is not our first time seeing this. And that's where I'm going. I hope that with the success of the CPP launching program, with the success of the Unity Party launching program, that Mr. Weir is a one-term president. All of what was happening yesterday, I was worried about one person, my big brother, Bekube. I was calling my friend, check on the president, having had an attack. They posted a mail, okay. But I believe the man was having some level of heart attack or some blood pressure. Because the people came out in Kakata. They came out yesterday. One of the opposition candidate will win. It's going to be Mr. Mr. Cummings. Hold on, don't clap. Mr. Boakai didn't was in my mouth. I call it. Don't clap. It's going to be Mr. Cummings. But I strongly believe That the Liberian people want change, and we are seeing it.
Cindy, are you sincere here? Are you being sincere? Anyway, we gotta move to the other
I'm being
other person who
sincere.
joined
My
the show.
only worry,
Because
my small worry,
one minute you say the Liberian people came out, Liberia
my
spoke, and
small worry here, my
and the
small
next
worry
minute you
here,
say Mr. Cummings will win. So if
my,
you say
my
Mr. Cummings will
small
win,
worry here, my small worry here. We now see the big crowd team before, and we
okay.
didn't win when it came out for we are. I hope that one of the opposition candidates will win. And right now, it is between Mr. Alexander Benedict Cummings and perhaps our old man Boaka. Thank you.
So
For your
no.
congratulations.
If you say Mr. Cummings will win, what's the percentage you think he's gonna win with?
I told you and I'll stay on my voice.
Mm-hmm.
For the first, no, there is no the first round in that trash it. So we're going to the second round. But to make it to the second round, we are going with not less than 45%. That will take us to the second round. When we get to the second round, Omer Buaka will cry because we beat him not less than 75%. I end here.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
You're just be nice to me tonight, but welcome.
I'm not attacking you,
Let me say welcome, guys. Sharon, welcome. Desmond, welcome. Desmond, I see you want to run. You want to speak quickly and run?
Yeah, you crazy.
As usual, I know. Once you come on like this with your bag on your back, you
That's
want to
right.
speak and run. But Jerry, you're not
Anyway,
running. Jerry, you got
running. I'm going less than 20 minutes on this show. 20 minutes is enough for me.
Okay, thank you guys for allowing me to take the stand and give you my feedback on what I see. It's not just because of Mr. Buaka. Like my brother, one of my brothers said, it's about Liberian, every one of us. Okay, we are tired. People are tired. You see, first food is not a food, but second food is a food. You know, Liberian people were frustrated at the time, and we thought Opon was going to be the rightful person to kind of a soften where we came from. But it seems to be he just took advantage and just abused that birthright that we gave him.
So,
but we are tired. Yeah.
Well, what you saw yesterday, what does it say about the Unity Party?
Well,
what does it say about their chances?
To be honest with you, it just, you see, God don't make mistakes, and we continue up and down, what have you. Waka gonna be the next coming president, whether we agree or not. You see, that tenor of the younger generation of Liberia, the future Liberian, those are the people over there, and they want to see the future, and they're gonna lead that country while we sit and watch them and advise them to that rightful direction. And it's not a mistake. Those people are sincere, especially a rain underneath a rain is what you call the shower of blessing. Rain doesn't just fall easily. Whenever it rains and you underneath those rains, that God's blessing that on those people, including ourselves. Okay, there's no hatred in it, and I think they are sincere, and we are sincere. We need changes, and we need change in the past. People need to go to school. Those children need to work. You understand? So those things are very vital for them. So I think there's going to be a victory for the POP, and I pray that everything goes well. Thank you, guys. I'm running again. And,
yeah, you gotta run as usual.
It's always a pleasure. Y'all keep up the good work, okay?
Thank you.
And see you guys.
The same rain that can get blessing, that the same rain that can get fever. So it depends. It depends how the rain comes and where the rain meets you.
There's a shower of blessing, though. Not a shower of fever. So
let me go to one of the females. Kebe, welcome, ma'am. Welcome to the show. No. I'll come back to you. Let's take one of the ladies, then we'll come back to you guys.
Kebe, give her insert Mama Wazu.
I mean, that vernacular segment, you didn't kind of speak your dialect. Then now.
You mute.
Okay, can you go ahead now? You are still muted. I don't know what's happening.
Is needed to take down a single Cape buffalo.
Hello. I don't. Yeah, you could just remove the earpiece, the headphone, and try to do it again. We're still not hearing you. So it's like you have to log out and log in. Yeah. Just log out and log in. No, we're still not hearing you. Not at all. So you have to log out and then try to log in again. But let's take Sharon, since we're trying to take a female before coming to you guys. Let's take Sharon. Sharon, welcome to the show.
Thank you, and thanks for having me on again.
But listen, Sharon, you saw the crowd yesterday. You saw the turnout. There were people, not just in Montserrat County, not just what you see on the screen here. No, what you see here is just a portion of the crowd from Montserrat County. But there were people in different counties as well. Unity partisans gathered in Kakata City, for example. Listen, let me do this. Let me do this quickly. This is Kakata. This is how crowd. But not just that. In Grand Gila County, this is exactly what was happening as well. In Grand Gila. Not just that, in Von Jama City, Lofa County, this is what was happening. Lofa County, you go to Maryland, this is exactly what happened in Maryland County. You can go ahead. There are lots of other videos from Foya and different parts of the country as well. What does it say about the Unity Party? What does it say about their changes for October 10th?
Thanks for having me.
Guarantee? Is this crowd guarantee? Is it authentic? Does this in any way show the Unity Party of a victory? Go ahead.
Thanks for having me, and good evening to everybody and the listening audience. And to my brother Cindy, thanks for at least being honest, unlike other folks who are passing around with the choking mentality and all the fake news. Thanks for being very honest. But from the whole incident yesterday, my transactions with people on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, requests for support in getting t-shirts and stuff. I knew it was going to be a successful program. I knew that the country was going to be on fire, not in a bad way, but I knew that the people would have turned up, the people would have expressed their anger. I saw it like it was going to be like a protest, like a worldwide protest for Liberians in every part of the world. You show places in Morovia, you show places in other counties, but look at what we did in the great America. Yeah, there were ups everywhere celebrating something. There were ups in the home celebrating. So it's not strange. Some people will say, yes, it's the weekend. People are less busy. They don't have work to go to. They don't have things to do. But there were people who abandoned church. Even the pastors knew yesterday there was no good church. The pastor knew that for a fight, that there was no good church yesterday.
No good church?
There was no good church. There was no good church yesterday.
And Sharon, we have seen political parties pull out this kind of crowd, and they are losing. What can you say to those kinds of people who think that
just before I go to that,
the Unity Party,
just before I go to that, we could build the argument and say it was on the weekend that people don't have things to do. But look at the condition of the weather. I asked myself a couple of times, Sharon, were you in Liberia? Would you have gone under this rain? I asked myself a couple of times. So just the weather under which people were under the rain yesterday, it just did not show commitment, but it showed the level of desperation at which our people are for good leadership. And with the crowd mentality, we have seen where political leaders pull a crowd. But we have never seen that size and under such weather condition. We have never seen that size. And I can tell you for one thing I know. Unity Party partisans, all by themselves, they are constant and committed people. They are not the kind of people who go for the 5, 10 others. I've never seen Unity Party political leaders in the habit of sharing or distributing money or paying people for support. I've really never seen that. So then put aside the pressure supporters, right? Or let's look at Liberians that are angry with this government. Let's look at Liberians that are very, very much disenchanted with the government. Let alone Unity Party, constant partisans that continue to be supportive of the party and supportive of JMP. I'll tell you the crowd you saw yesterday is organic, and that crowd will maintain they will keep up what they're doing. It's not going to stop down there. Wait till you see the closing.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much. Now let's go back to okay, Jerry needs to go in 5 minutes from now. So let's take Jerry off so we'll bring someone else in. Jerry, just make your point quickly. I know you are one of those guys on the campaign team of the Unity Party. So obviously you are about to say the obvious thing here. But go ahead. Let's hear your earnest evaluation of your own political party.
What is the obvious thing? First of all, let me
the obvious thing is that the crowd was
I mean, it is for people to see. Let me first use the opinion. I mean, the opportunity on behalf of the rescue team to welcome our brother Sylvester. He's a patriot. He understands the issue. He's been objective, even though we have torsos, but I think he's seen the issue. And then thanks to my brother Sandy for objectively analyzing, the winning team. It's a very good thing. But let me say this. A lot of our friends will continue to say like the lady, my good sisters, how you doing? It's a wonderful thing. The citizens are traumatized at the moment. They are saying we didn't feel 8 years. I thought we didn't feel 8 years, we lying to ourselves. If I get TV to my heart, they are saying I get TV. Who are fooling? So if you're not the party fooling yourself, you should be celebrating. But, to tell you that they are traumatized, that's why they are going to different chat rooms and looking for lists, faking letterheads to say people, Joseph Barker want to eliminate people.
But listen, Jerry, what does that crowd say about the chances of the Unity Party or the possibility of whether you losing
Thank God
or
you are
winning
showing
the
it
election?
across the country. Thank God you are showing it across the country. It tells you that we're going to win the elections on October 10th. And by October 11, 1 a.m., Liberians will start the jubilation across the country because we are not even going to beat chances with George Weah. We're going to beat him on the first ballot. We have all of our technicians, all the things they're passing around where they want to cheat. There's that nobody's going to cheat. Our Liberian people told you that, look, our husbands are sitting down home. They are hungry. No job, no private sector. But when you talk about employment, they say, oh, we harmonize people and employ other people. Our teachers are telling you that we do not have increment, our constant harmonization. You saw some of these things. They are telling you that Georgia promised us that when we go to the hospital, we will not be rejected because we don't have money. We're tired with that. I don't want to sing the normal cool story. If you ask the man in Grand Jida and say, oh, you are our son, that those son here. Look at Georgia planning to pass through the Côte d'Ivoire to go to the southeast. Oh, yes. If Georgia comes and say, I will end corruption. So Georgia lied to the people. That's why I love that.
So Jerry, are you saying here that the people came out because of what you're talking about, the coups, the quote-unquote lies and all of those things? You think that's what brought the people out, or they were just out because of the movement? So sometimes people are caught up in the movement because of the euphoria and everything, and you want to join the crowd. You want to be a part of what's happening.
No, the United Party was not distributing money. And if you found 1 or 2 floaters, it were just people who decided to say we have floaters, but people walk from their homes. And you could see the water they were walking in one of the loudest mob lawmakers, in District 8, representing Gray. It was in water. They say, okay, we're walking in the water so you will see that we are tired. Like parents, at some point in time, it became a bit emotional for a lot of people. You know, I sent you a video. I sent you a photo. If you were to just show that photo in the next 30 seconds, so that I will conclude and leave because I have a lot of stuff to do. That video, that photo I sent you about our disadvantaged brother. See the man, even in his condition, he's still telling you I will go because we tired with all of the suffering our people are going through. Our parents cannot afford today's school fee. People are not setting whether they are going, their children will go to school. See what's happening across our country. Then when you talk about it, they say you want to eliminate people. We are not here to eliminate people. If you call, we asking Toa how much, when you talk the money from the body, hot in South Africa, if you call the elimination, then of course we are ready to eliminate you. If you call the issue of justifying how Thomas Falabe Oil University, then you call that elimination, of course, then we are set to eliminate you. George, you are condominiums. If you call that elimination, then we are ready to eliminate you. That's all the fear. That's what now they are telling you. Oh, Joseph Baga said when he became president, he will eliminate people. It tells you that Liberians are clear.
Jerry, you gotta wrap up. So we take the other folks.
The man freezing.
Oh, that Korea. I tried to put a man picture up, then the man freezing, you know.
They eliminated him already.
Yeah.
You harmonize the man internet. The man internet harmonize.
There's somebody calling the man. Probably somebody calling him.
We do not have interest.
No, Jerry, you gotta start from where you stop because the other one you were saying the time you got frozen, we were not hearing that one.
Okay. So as I was saying, I said that video, that picture I sent you, it's a bit emotional. It was a photo for the rescue team of the day. The best photo. That disadvantaged brother. I sent it to your WhatsApp. If you display and see how that man who should have sat home, like what Sylvester said, if you go to a party and the damn pool of rain, say, but I can eat my dry red. But the people say, whether it's raining, whether it's shining, whether snow falling, we will go to that place. It was not an easy thing. And it did not only happen in Monrovia, it happened across the country. So I would like to say a big thank you to our people. You have demonstrated that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Liberians, we can assure you that any vote, see this man under the rain. He was sat home somewhere and said, let me sit down because what I will do, I can't walk. They have to push me. This is a bit emotional. It tells you the extent to which Liberians are resolved. I'd just like to say thank you. We appreciate it. Joseph Boakai will not disappoint you. We will not sit, and I know Joseph Boakai have said it, he will not disappoint you. He will show.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry.
All of our platforms and everything Joseph Boakai said he will do it. Guys, thank you. I have to leave you.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Yeah, thank you. We gotta hold you there. Thanks a lot for making a point on the show.
I got it wrong, Jerry.
You know, a lot of people who were Sylvester fans are disappointed tonight, hearing that he has crossed over to the Unity Party because some of the fans were sedition. Some of them were like Cindy. They were ANC supporters, but they are disappointed. But let's move to the female. Keba, go ahead, man.
Okay.
You're not
thank you all for welcoming
the ruler will
back
come to
on
you.
the
We'll
show.
come to you, Ruler.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I am being patient. It's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you. What do you make of this crowd, man? This particular crowd.
Yes.
Is it organic? Is it authentic?
Yeah.
Is it something that the Unity Party should rely on?
Okay, before I address that, let me just make an open disclaimer. I have a guest here with me in the studio, so in case you hear any noise, this is my guest. So just in case you hear any noise,
okay.
Yeah.
Now we get that. Yeah. So that's it. Go ahead.
Okay. So I mean, the crowd was overwhelming. I know why I was talking and George came out and said the way you talk is like you are on the Unity Party side. But my point was, yes, I had a political affiliation, but I was taking into consideration Liberia, and even up to now, I still take into consideration Liberia and the
Okay.
people. So, but yes, to be honest, the crowd was really organic. The organizations organizing the team was like excellent. We know with that amount of crowd, it is very impossible to not have bad news. But
Okay.
with seeing a female dying was painful to me, to be honest. And I hope we take a silent moment to mourn her because she was fighting for her children. Now it's possible she had left her children behind. So we should take that. We know there are heroes, some heroes, and we always show heroes' grave. We are the scary people. We sit in the back and we are here today. So we should give it up to her for that, for sacrificing for the future. There should be something that should go out there to everyone who I sympathizer. Take that death of that lady, that female, to be a reason for you to vote again. I will come back to say, do not follow the crowd. Make sure this is the person you want. Make sure VP Bwaka platform resonate with what you want to see Liberia in the next 6 years. Make sure you understand the representatives that are attached to him. Are they in your interest? What are those things that you expect? Do you think VP Bwaka presidency can deliver them to you? These are the things we should ask ourselves on October 10th before casting our ballot. For
Wow.
me and my entire house, we have always been on the right side. And
What
mind
is
you,
the
I'm
right
not
side? What is
saying
the right
no.
side?
Okay, wait. I'm coming in because I know that question will be asked. I'm not saying all those who might have taken the other side was wrong. Everyone have the right side. If you chose to vote for VP Josh Weah 2017, you voted for the right side, because I remember having a conversation with a guy before, and I said, "You people, the people who went and voted for Josh Weah, I don't know what they were thinking." And then he came to me. He said, "Look, I'm here as a Bengal. I voted for Josh Weah, looking at his legacy, looking." Comparing the fact that he came from a slum where I came from. So I expected that he would have done better. But in just 3 months, he proved me wrong. So if you people come out to say those things to us, then it hurt us, because we all was voting for the right side. So I took that to say, yes, everyone have
Okay.
their side, and your side is actually right. So for me, I have been a Unity Party supporter, but mind you, I never supported Ellen when she started turning the other way around. I
Wow.
was always speaking. I had the
Thank you.
opportunity to work in government, and I said no because the government was corrupt. I didn't want to be part of corrupt government. So I mean, we should be able to talk, to say the truth despite our size. That's my problem.
Again, I want us to go back to the question. I want us to go back to the question.
Mm-hmm.
This crowd, you saw what we displayed from the different counties. What does it say about the Unity Party?
It
Is
speaks.
that sufficient enough to get the Unity Party comfortable that they've already won this thing? Or I mean,
They
is that
shouldn't
a
know
crowd
this
they should
crowd.
rely on? Mhm.
This crash should not be a concluding statement for the Unity Party. This is a
Okay.
message to the Unity Party organizer that this is the time for you to put in more effort, more time, more energy, more resources. Because mind you, you have an opposition who is a ruling party, and you
Mhm.
have your major opposition who are also in the opposition party.
Okay.
So my message to everyone on board, like Sylvester have done, congratulations. Thank you for crossing over. I also will appreciate if the other parties would just see reasons to let this thing go and support one party, for which has been my primary disappointment when it comes to the
Thank you.
reasons why the CPP could not hold.
Thank you. Thank you. And I think that's a great point. We're gonna move back to Rudolph. Let's go back to Rudolph. Rudolph has been looking at me with that real ugly eye.
The man that was
You don't forget about me. I need to talk now.
Oh yeah, sure. Rudolph was in studio before you, so we'll take Rudolph, we'll take Daniel, and then we'll come to you, and then we'll
if Prince is running, I don't mind him going before me.
No, that Prince.
All right.
That's Joe.
Oh, Joe, yeah. If you are running, I don't mind you because I am here all night. Go ahead, sir.
No, I don't think Joe is running. Joe, you running? You going already?
No. I'm off today.
Okay, so yeah. Go ahead, Rudolph.
So yes,
Rudolph.
I will.
The crowd yesterday.
I will start by saying my condolences to the lady who passed away yesterday. I pray that her family takes solace in the Lord. And yeah, but Nelson, with regards to what happened yesterday, right? I was excited. Let me say I was very emotional actually because I was watching so I was like kind of switching between. I would watch a live from Nimba County. I would watch a live from Lofa, just like that, just to know what was happening in those various subdivisions. And I was emotional. I was very emotional for many reasons, but the most important is that for a very long time now, they have told us that the people were so much glued to their law for Mr. Weah that they did not care about their country. But yesterday, they proved otherwise. We were told that the people could not comprehend their sufferings. But yesterday, we saw something else. And the people spoke unanimously to the point that when you listen to them in Nimba, it was as if you were listening to them in Monterey County. When you were listening to them in Maryland, it was as if you were listening to them in the western part of the country. And and the message was simple: our past sorry. I got very emotional, Nelson, because the people we saw, mostly in Monterey County, they had no reason going out. The weather was terrible. Like the picture that you posted not too long. When I saw that guy, I think I know that guy from back home. Actually, I know him. So when I saw that, I was like, wow. For this man to come out in this heavy downpour of rain, and like the other thousands of people as well, Nelson, this is saying something. This is God speaking.
What do you think is the message that is being sent here? What are the people saying? What did they say yesterday through their turnout? That turnout that you saw.
First and foremost, the people are saying that one, they have become nationally conscious. Two, they are saying that they have suffered too much under a man that they put all of their trust in. And now it's a time to usher in a new Liberia through JNB. That is what they were saying yesterday. And Nelson, the crowd was very organic. It's just laughable because these same people who say we are broke, the campaign is broke. They are the same ones again who are saying that we're paying people. Like, where did the money came from now?
Wow. Okay, so let's move to Daniel. Daniel, you've been here. You saw the crowd. From what you saw yesterday, over and over and again, we have seen political parties having launch. And after the launch, you see a lot of videos surfacing on social media. People getting disenchanted about how we saw that when Mr. Cummings had his program. When those young men were angry, they even took off the T-shirts that they were promised X amount of dollars. They didn't get the money. They didn't even eat rice because they had the expectation that they were going to eat rice. They didn't even eat rice. They didn't eat anything.
Nelson, I left something very important out. I would like to profoundly welcome on board Sylvester.
No, don't make that speech. You jump over the man. You finish with that thing. Listen, we're not going back. No, I'm not getting that mentioned.
The best is for last.
You get new partisan. You say that you're not welcome the man. You say let's go to you, Daniel. Daniel, go ahead.
Thank you.
Oh, Alfred
Thank you,
again at the
Nelson.
back.
Man,
Let
crying.
me be
Thank you,
there.
Nelson. I would like to join our sister Kebe and Rudolph as and the rest of the Unity Unity Party family to express our deepest condolences to the lost one family. We pray that it takes solace in the Lord. And as Abraham Lincoln said during the Gettysburg Address, that those that die will not die in vain. Unity Party is coming to rescue, and our sister will jubilate wherever she's at in the bosom of Abraham to know that Honorable Boakai will not let her down. Before I proceed, let me welcome on board our brother Sylvester Johnson. And Nelson, I will say to you, as you will be editing my name to put either vote number 2 or rescue, please edit my brother
So
Sylvester
why you want me
Johnson's
put
name.
there? Why you want me put there?
You can put Daniel Wa vote 2. I will join my brother or Zoga. That will go as a team. Vote 2, that's the message now. I think it will speak more volume. Vote number 2, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, I pray that you do it for my brother Sylvester.
The area are doing here, you pay editorial fee because you see
No problem, Nelson. No problem. And then let me proceed quickly before I run out of time.
What does the crowd say? What does it say about the Unity Party?
Yeah, definitely I will speak to that. I will not forget about Cindy. They said the wise man changes, but the food remain constant. Cindy, we still having room at the cross. The crowd speak volume, but will not be carried away by the crowd. What we saw was auto-pause operation, wherein you saw in all of the counties what CDC did. You listen to Cyril Allen. Cyril Allen told Kalasco and other people, please tell the president when he going somewhere, everybody shouldn't follow him. Because all the ministers will be going with him. But what you saw with Unity Party, GMB was not in Zulu Whiskey. That's Grand G there. GMB wasn't in Foya. But you saw the mama crowd. People wait on Joshua to go somewhere before they turn up. But I can say to you that the rescue team is here to stay and here to rescue our nation. My brother Sylvester started his intro. Let me remember my track. You asked your question. My brother Sylvester started his intro with 2 words. And I would like to paraphrase the words he started with. I will use coerce and motivate. Those people you saw over there, on the contrary, the CDC crowd, they were coerced. People at the Vera ministry were paid. People were threatened. If they don't turn up, they will lose their jobs. People went over there and just went to speak to the minister or the deputy minister. How you doing, boss? And some of them went back home. But what you saw with the Unity Party, everybody that went over there were motivated when it comes to the level of suffering in the country, the level of starvation and stagnation of our economy. The downtrodden masses turn up, looking at the insecurity. So the poverty rate speaks volume. Those people were motivated, they were not coerced. So those are the 2 words I will inject into this argument when it comes to the both.
You think crowd. They were motivated, but they were not coerced?
Unity Party were not coerced, they were motivated, looking at the prevailing situation on the ground. CDC crowd, they were coerced and even threatened with their jobs. But let me just land on this. Why the people were assembling in Liberia on the rally for the rescue mission, I will call that a protest. I will not even say a campaign launch. It was a protest. Protest against this tyrant, George Weah. We were here in the United States at the Yola Convention where we watched the demise of Yola. The United Liberians Association in America went to election in Philadelphia where the election was canceled by the incumbent. So it's just speak volume to what's going on in Liberia. That's the contrary aspect I want to put out here. While our people were jubilating in Liberia, we that stand for rescue mission were in Philadelphia fighting for the survivability of our union, which was destroyed under the incumbent. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's hold you there and move straight ahead to Joe. Joe, you've been sitting for a while now. Go ahead.
Yeah,
talk.
Great. Before going any further, I have to first congratulate and welcome our brother Sylvester on board.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you know this string here.
Call me Rescue Bazoga.
Very good. Welcome, Uncle. Welcome on this string. This string is a Liberian folk string. Yeah. You are highly welcome. And I hope most of your followers will follow you. Yeah. Going to our Sunday rally was something that I had never seen in my life. Because 1997, we were small children. We didn't really understand well when it comes to this campaign stuff. When we want to go out there, our parents will keep us at home. But what happened, what we saw on Sunday, it illustrates that the Liberians are resolved. You understand? Like what happened? People from our place, like this player, Ma Barclay, Bona Farm, these people started walking from 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. Just look at that distance. So when I call my siblings, I say, you guys will make it, it's raining. She said, Hassan, just stop on it. We're already on our way. Because what we did was like, we did a t-shirt distribution 2 days ahead of the time. Everybody hired stuff and other things. And in the morning, I called from China. I said, oh, but it's raining in Liberia. You guys will make it. They said, don't worry. We are already on our way. You know, so that simply means that this time around, what we saw over there, it illustrates that the people are ready. We are resolved. No more. Hey, they brought that the country at hard this that other thing. No, that time is over. We were full before, and now let me tell you guys today. Plenty of people were full, but me, I was not full because there was a lot of stuff that I know about Joshua because I was, when I was in Guinea, Joshua came there. We were the one who went to go and see Joshua in Conakry 2003 when the Lustar was playing the City National of Guinea. Went over there, we tried by all means to get this man. We spent more than 6 hours to 8 hours. They wouldn't allow us to enter. So that simply means that he has no love for Liberian. If you can hear that young Liberians from the refugee camp have come, people who love you, they have come to see you because you are in England, but then you have managed to come in Guinea. And we left from Zerikwe, Kianlene, all the places. We went to Conakry to see you. We walked from Dabuma to Kamayan Hotel to see Joshua. We stayed there the whole day. The only thing this Joshua could do to us was like, there were a few girls among us. Diamond, there was a girl there called Matilda, and Sis Mami. They called them inside the fence. And we were outside. Those 3 guests enter over there. One of them came outside and tell us that the Pape said the Bravi said we should cook Liberian food for him. And that those people stayed, those 3 guests left in the hotel. We spent 8 hours in that place. So I'm just saying something to illustrate to you, but Joshua did not fool me. From day one, I know Joshua has no love for Liberian. He just himself. You understand?
Okay.
So from day one, I know.
Of the crowd, the people that came out yesterday, what's your evaluation?
My evaluation is that what happened on Sunday tells that the Liberians were full, but now they cannot be full again.
Wow.
We are resolved, and those people you saw them over there, nobody was paid. Everybody went there willingly. My brother, there was a heavy downpour of rain in that place over there, but nobody hesitated to stay home. So that simply means that we meet business this time around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move to Prince, but just before doing that, I want to bring you a buzz of this one again. From different counties across the country, we saw this. We saw this happening from different counties across the country. not the video I intended playing. That's not the video. No, that's not the video I intended playing. Okay, so this is in Foya. What happened in Kakata? This is what happened in Kakata yesterday. My Gibeons turning up that way. Maybe I should ask Kumis. Sorry, not Kumis, but Cindy. Yes, Cindy. Is there any reason why the people did not turn up for Mr. Kumis this way, the way they did for Ambassador Baka? Though Ambassador Baka wasn't present, though the Unity Party wasn't present, but the way they turned up for the UP, why do you think they didn't turn up for the CPP that way? That's why Mr. Cummings himself being Kakata Makibi County.
Well, until you can do it like when people justed and show the videos and pictures that came from Kakata when Mr. Cummings was there, then we can speak on the issue.
Oh, you said the videos and photos, right?
Yes, from Kakata. The people show up when Mr. Cummings was in Kakata. The people did show up.
Oh, they show up.
Yes.
Okay. So yes. This is it. This is it when Mr.
This is an entry to Kakata. Just imagine. The people show up. Overwhelmingly, the people came out.
Who's over the car? Is it a female? Why do you have so many females over the car? Cindy, is there any reason for that?
I can't speak to that. I wasn't there.
Safety-wise, this is a serious issue.
I can speak to the reception that was received by Mr. Cummings and his team. Okay, why Morayo and the other female was on the car.
But Nelson.
Listen, let me go back to the other videos. We just show Kakata. We got to go.
You show picture. You didn't show video. You show picture of Mr. Cummings entering Kakata.
The video disappeared. I will try to relocate that video. Go to Maryland. And then at the ATS itself, this is what was happening. I mean, look at this. Look at Mobile and the rest of the guys on set here. So many years before this particular activity, this is what former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf had to say.
Politics, Mr. President, that's everybody's favorite. I don't know why, but our country is becoming too political. The conversation is about 2017. It's starting so soon. You agree?
I'm concentrating on just carrying out my presidential duties right now.
But my president, we're going to talk about 2017 a little bit, though.
Okay, well, you talk.
You're vice president. He's worked with you 2 terms, and of course, coming to the end of your term, he declared that he accepted a petition from the people of Lofa County. I know in some way you have shown or expressed your intent to support him, but I just have to ask the question one more time. Where do you stand with your party and, of course, the vice president?
Look, let me be clear. It's more than hinting.
Okay.
Although there are many candidates who may make good presidents, but I say I'm supporting the vice president because I know that he's the most prepared, he's the most experienced, he's the one that's going to ensure continuity, building upon the progress we already have. Now,
back so many years back, over 6 years ago, that's what former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf said. But we're gonna go to Prince. Prince, share your take on this, and then we can move. We have to play the speech, the former vice president's speech. We'll play it and share our thoughts on it, and then we'll go to the lines. But
Are we
Rudolph,
allowed to
you
make
got to slow
contribution?
down.
Are we allowed to make contribution to that video from Madam
Yeah,
Sally?
I think we should.
Let's have Prince to conclude. Prince hasn't.
We should, Nelson.
All right. So first and foremost, let me say good afternoon to all the panelists, and then good morning to the greatest country of all time, Liberia, and the Liberian people in Liberia.
So Alfred, what are you saying? Alfred, what are you saying?
And left Joseph Bonga. Because
what are you saying?
You don't want to move very strong.
No, we gotta mute Alfred before Alfred says something that.
What is Alfred doing? He didn't catch him on new to himself.
And
go ahead.
My time just started, right?
No, you've gone 20 seconds into your time. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, man. Sympathy goes to the lady that passed, her entire family. On behalf of me and my family, we want to say we are sorry for your loss, and also on behalf of the Unity Party from my end, we are also sorry from New Jersey, to be precise. Nelson, yesterday the crowd, Rudolph said it was emotional, but Nelson, as earlier person on this platform, one of them, Nelson, I shed tears.
You cried?
I cried.
Why were you crying just over an ordinary crowd? I mean,
I will give you the reason.
The man wife not cooking fufu yesterday. Why you crying?
No. I cried, but before I even explain why I cried, I had some guests with me. So my friends came over to observe.
Listen, sorry to interrupt you, Josh. You have to come on the show. So sorry to interrupt you, Praise.
Hey, I can't wait for Josh.
Listen, Josh, we need you to come on the show. Listen, I also see Toure. Toure is here as well. Toure, you need to come on the show. You're stuck in the comment section, my man. Councilor Bungalow needs to be represented. President Joshua needs to be represented as well. You guys need to come on. But go ahead. Go ahead.
And let me. I'm so overwhelmed because I was in a backstage when my brother Sylvester Johnson. My brother Sylvester Johnson pledged his support from being Liberian on the show for months to
being a civilian.
My brother, I said thank you. I was screaming in the car while driving from work coming home when he said that. Yes, because you know what? We are on this show to tell our brothers and sisters that come on the show and the world at large that unity, the collective effort of all the political parties will drive George Weah out of the country ASAP. ASAP. And for yesterday, what the Liberian demonstrated yesterday, when people say, oh, Joseph Boakai, oh, he didn't get idea. For the man to launch a campaign on Sunday, that wanted the wisdom, where everybody was home. There was no school, there was no market, there was no headquarters area, there was no supermarket. Everybody was home. And my brothers said something, say, Liberian man, one thing we afraid of, that rain. Rain. If it rain, Liberians, the person will go to work, they will tell you, say, I will not go to work. That's how we afraid of rain. But yesterday, if for the ATS, for the people to be creating a change, for nobody to leave behind in that water. There is no drainage system. That alone should signify to you. Why I had a whole program on the screen with my guests. I was on the phone from county to county, This thing happened all over Liberia. Everywhere in Liberia. Even 205. Ellen James said, when we were running campaign, it was not like that. We must arrive in our country before that country hit. Until we hit Monrovia at 80th, when we launched our campaign, 205. But yesterday scenario, it never.
Okay. So
hold on. 1997 election. 97 election again. Dream Taylor and Madam Salif. My brother again. That crowd did not come on like how you saw the people yesterday. For NPP, it did not. They did not. But yesterday, Liberians were resolved. Imagine this amputated brother. I saw the man in the wheelchair among the crowd in the wheelchair. That people alone, seeing somebody riding wheelchair among hundreds of human beings, where we could be walk over. Just tell you that Liberians are tired. They did not do it for JMB. They did it for the country. They did it for the auditors. They did it for Gifty Lama. They did it for even the harmonization that they carry on. Somebody make it $250 and you take away 144 to get into the floor. Are you kidding me? And you say you pay school fee?
Okay, thank you very much.
We wait to hear his speech.
Yeah, we're about to play the speech and share our thoughts on it, and then we'll go to the lines.
I'm not talking about our own man. I'm talking about the president of Liberia, the former president of Liberia, Joe Weah.
No, he's still the president. I know where you take that from.
Because he finished.
Don't bring Nigeria or Gabon. We don't want to make some noise.
We're not bringing that yet. We want to tell you the Liberia
are resolved. Our president.
Thank you. And Pring used a word that I hope I want to correct. He said the Liberian people will chase George Weah out of Liberia. I don't think that's the right way.
No. I did not say that.
You said something about him being taken out of Liberia.
I said the Liberian people are resolved, and because they are resolved, George Weah will leave Liberia.
But George Weah don't have to leave Liberia. He can leave the presidency, but he don't have to leave Liberia.
Oh, I agree. He will not leave Liberia because number one, matter of fact, thank you for a correction. He will not leave because you know what? He got to give accountability of what he has built. Within 3 months, the condominium he has built, Liberia will lay inside JIC, Stephen Tower Estate, Banave Estate, Liberia will lay inside and pay minimum amount. See how we got the hospital in this place.
For those houses, we will use it for student camp.
Agreed.
Will live there.
But why are you jumping the gun? You're not start using it.
Yes, student or the police or the AFF.
You're already having disagreement on how to use the horses. You see the house on the property.
You people already want money out of it. I want it to be free.
No, but
we gotta create revenue. What are you talking?
Sandy, even in this country, that we live in, the low income home, you know about that. I don't know what part of the country you are, but the low income homes, they pay $50 a month. It goes to government revenue. My man. Making that guy to cut the grass.
Thank you. Let's go you there and take. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We gotta take.
I mean, welcome.
We gotta take. I mean, welcome to the show. Let me say welcome as well, Alfred. But Alfred, you gotta tell us. Oh, okay. I think I got some photos here. I saw some photos of in that.
Welcome, Sylvester. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
You know.
Sandy, I'm still waiting for you.
George is coming on shortly.
Bring him on. He won't come on today.
I can't wait for George. I can't wait.
He's still looking for excuses. He's looking for a way to turn it over.
George has to come. He has to come aboard.
Okay, but Alfred, you gotta tell us what were you saying in the background that we brought you on, and then you just kept saying different things.
You know what that is? Because you keep me in the back so long that I lose track. So I was not monitoring And
so you are rehearsing. Were you rehearsing what you want?
No, my brother was asking. No. My brother was talking about when you play the video of the former president talking about Joseph Yuma Boakai.
Okay.
And he was asking when that video was, when that interview was made. So I was telling him that video was made in 2016, 1 year before the election. When she was being interviewed.
They were doing our own show in the back.
So I was giving a recollection.
Okay, so but let's move to Amy. Amy, welcome to the show. You followed the activities yesterday. You saw all of what happened. I even saw you rocking your, what do you call it?
Better show them.
Number 2. No, I'm getting some difficulties in bringing it on. So I hope I can have it coming on. I'm encountering some serious difficulties.
I told you, Nelson is an undercover edition. Don't mind you.
You see, no.
You're not compromised.
Mama will not allow you guys do that.
The person compromise that good way. Nelson, I was testing you yesterday because you kept saying David.
I can see my message perhaps when I'm on the show. I can see Messenger, WhatsApp, everything. but go ahead. I mean, share your thoughts on this. We'll bring Sharon back on, and we'll bring Kebe Giflow on as well. But studio is now full, so but go ahead, share your thoughts on this, and then we'll bring Alfred in.
On the crowd,
the crowd.
Yesterday activity. Yeah,
the crowd.
First of all, I want to say my condolences to the comrade who lost her life, and like the brother already said, that we prayed that God gave her family comfort and that JMB would not disappoint her. She died for a cause, and we prayed that her death would not go in vain. Right. So the crowd yesterday, only like, let me go like Josh, right? Guys, here's the thing.
Okay, you want to sound like Josh now.
Sedition, right? And in denial, people would not see what happened yesterday, right? Because I mean, they keep comparing it with CDC crowd. CDC pull people into Maserado, and still they didn't get what the rescue mission had yesterday. It was all over the country. Let's say all over the world. Because you saw me, Nelson, rocking. You saw Sharon yesterday. I don't know if you did.
Yeah.
You saw everybody. You saw Minnesota. You saw.
You see me all that picture and all the photos of you guys. I saw Godwin was rocking the JMB shirt as well.
You saw it was a good day yesterday, and that, with that being said, it's not a something that to make everybody complacent and say, oh, there, we got it in the bag, and say no. You still have to keep working. We still have to keep, but it was a good feeling that the people are done with Josh Weir. That was the message yesterday. So that's good. And with all the messages that are being something and people expressing their confidence in Joe Boakai and everything. And I felt sorry for the Papa yesterday. I was like, y'all ain't put a ring on the Papa. We don't want him to start sneezing because they say he need to go to the hospital. Y'all please get him ring code. I was so happy yesterday, but because we know the naysayers will find something to say, regardless of what they say, they see. There was no pay cry. The CDC can go ahead and be putting all their fake pictures and news, whatever, but we know what they're feeling. Right? We really know what they're feeling. We don't need them to come out and say out loud. We can see evidence when I chat room and other things, and so I don't really have to. October 10 is almost here. We will see.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
Now, so thank you very much. I think we'll go to Alfred quickly. Okay, Alfred is trying to do some setup. But
and one more, I forgot something. And I want to give it to Cindy and the guy Mame. What's his name? Amla Mame. Well, let me miss Cindy number 2. Abla Mame is like the number 1 objective person, right? I've seen look at me.
So
Throughout the whole, all the other people that have been listening to, they will not see black and call it white. Even though yes, it's not in your favor, but at least be honest and say what you're saying, so that you trying to, oh yeah, this is like that, but this is not like this. This is like that, like And Cindy just said the same thing here, so that's I respect that. Just wanted to say that.
Sandy was being partially honest. He didn't complete it because he said Cummings will win first round.
See my green day. See my green day.
We don't. The thing is that Sandy, I would say I commend him because you know why? People of all political parties that saw the reality yesterday, still today on Spoon Show, were calling 10 people say no, that's fake. So it's Sandy.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, it was
so let's play the audio. Let's play Ambassador Buckeye's message, and then we'll go straight ahead. We just you guys should just share your thoughts on it, and then we go to the lines. Folks already want to call in. A lot of people want to weigh in their thoughts on this issue. So let's see if we can bring this audio. This is what Ambassador Buckeye had to say yesterday. Well, for some people, the reason why the speech was so short is because the activities held everyone down, and so Ambassador Buckeye did not want to present a long speech. Well, I have listened to other people who say no, the old man did not speak long because he didn't have anything much to say to the people. Well, and other people say that he was amazed. He was speechless when he saw the turn up, and that's why his speech was so short. But I want you guys to listen to it.
How will you call a 16-minute speech short? Who will even say that?
Well, that's another one. But let's have a listen.
Let go get a speech.
Let's have a listen to this. Okay.
Let me, on behalf of the rescue mission, inclusive of the collaborating partners and supporters, express my heartfelt thanks and deep appreciation to the thousands of Liberians in Montserrat and around the nation for the massive turnout in the torrential rains to support our official campaign launch yesterday. Special gratitude goes to the market women and the men, Yana boys, pimpin' boys, keke drivers, auxiliaries, first-time voters, civil servants, health workers, religious groups, and our diaspora supporters. Also, we express our deepest feelings of gratitude to the elderly and the physically challenged for the solidarity in this transformative endeavor. To the organizing committee, we say well done. To the Liberians, the message is loud and clear. You want to change for a better Liberia.
Yeah.
You will have a better Liberia under a prepared and responsible leadership, a leadership that respects God and humanity. Go to the end. Cast your votes on October 10, 2023.
Well, that's Ambassador Buckeye right there. Showing Liberians. There's a portion, and now I'm not really focused on the aspect where he's welcoming the different groupings and all of that. But there's a portion where he's assuring Liberians of a prepared and responsible government under his leadership. Now, I want you guys to just share your thoughts on this. Let's start with you, Moba, and then we'll go to Sylvester, the new Unity Party partisan on the block, the guy who has just declared his support for the Unity Party.
I didn't tell you I'm a Unity Party.
You're supporting Ambassador Buckeye. What else can we say to that?
I'm on a rescue train.
Okay, but your honest evaluation of Ambassador Buckeye's message yesterday. Okay, so Moba is busy. Can we go to Sylvester and come back to you, Moba?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll connect my computer.
Thank you. And you are not what you say you would do. You are what you do. Okay, so by Ambassador Boakai addressing the people yesterday, that's what a responsible person does. And then the people say, oh, he didn't give a long speech, he didn't give 1 hour speech, 2 hour speech. My man, you can't go sing to the choir the song that the choir already know. You can't teach them it. All those people have already bought into the ideology and the philosophy. So it was just a matter of him hearing from them. These were not new people that you were recruiting. These people are already on the train. They are seasoned, like you put a season in a soup. So you're not going to bore them with things that they already know. Like I'm looking at you and tell you are a male. You already know that you are a male. So all of those things were just propaganda. So his responsible government is what we lack, and a prepared government. This what I see from the rescue train is I think they are prepared to take on the challenges that they see today in the real-led government and find remedies that everybody, regardless of what political background you're from, what is your race, what is your religion, everybody can have a fair share of what Liberia is. And that's the kind of government we usher in. That's why I said yesterday, I always been coming here. I say I'm for the Liberian people, but how can the Liberian people speak and I say I'm for the Liberian people and still stay on the side?
Exactly.
No, but it's possible though because the Liberian people spoke, and Mr. Kumi said no.
I don't agree.
I the BVP.
Well, that's up to him. Everybody history with George everybody.
No, let's move to Mr. Kumi, the representative on the Kumis. Sorry, I keep calling you Kumis.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Comments.
Go ahead.
Until the elections are over, I change my last into comments.
Okay, Kumis, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
You
Look,
listen to this speech, man. A very short one. Very short one. Maybe I should play the latter portion where the actual message is.
You want to change for a better Liberia. You will have a better Liberia under a prepared and responsible leadership. A leadership that respects God and humanity.
A leadership that respects God and humanity. A prepared and responsible. Is it that we don't have a prepared and responsible leadership?
No. Of course we don't.
No. I'm not talking to Unity Party presidents. I'm talking to the
Nelson, don't bore this show. That's not bore this show.
You want to take the same, Nelson?
Yeah. Don't bore this show.
Let's see. Go ahead. Sandy, let's hear you.
So with the utmost respect, I will ask my Unity partisans to mute themselves.
Okay.
And allow me to speak to the microphone.
The man will restrain you. You will team with you.
No problem with me.
Now that has been done, thank you. The old man spoke well. He congratulated the people that came. He said, thank you for showing up. He also acknowledged their desire for a better Liberia. And he acknowledged that. And he assured them of a better leadership, one that fears God, one that is prepared to lead the people. That I agree with. And that's why I'm here every night. I do not believe that the current government, not only does our president, have no fear for God, we also know that he cannot do the people work, and he was not prepared for it. Now, all of us sitting here, we have a common denominator, and that is to remove the president. So when Omebwaka had said that we need a leader that is prepared, he's making reference to one candidate in this race. Because the issue that confronts our country is not political. The issue that confronts the people, the Liberian people, is the lack of job. It's our broken economy. So if that is the case, if we can all agree here that all of the issues we are confronted with are centered around the lack of money, the lack of job, the lack of a good economy, then we can agree that Mr. Eddie Zarakomi is the most prepared. He's the strongest economist in this race. My UP friends here will not disagree to that. So, Mr. Comey is the direct reference that was being made by Mr. Walker.
Prepared and responsible leadership that respects God and
Mr.
humanity.
Comey is prepared and he's responsible. We have the
Does he respect God and humanity?
Of course, he respects God and humanity. So those three characteristics that were described by our good old man Boakai describe the Honorable Alexander Benedict Cummings. Prepared to face the economy.
Are you saying that Ambassador Boakai was using his time to speak to the Liberian people to describe Mr. Cummings?
Unknowingly, indirectly, unknowingly, yes, unknowingly.
Try again.
Thank you.
But you gotta get me wrong. Tonight, by seeing that I'm sitting in a Unity Party church.
Yeah, you're in a tight spot.
Oh, but yeah. You gotta give me more time so I can also preach to my own people.
No, you hear the sermon, Mama. We'll get one sermon.
No, we will do that later on. But
we'll bypass you today. We'll bypass you.
Nancy, on my time, I'll give 20 seconds my time.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're getting 20 seconds. I don't know what he would do with that 20 seconds, but go ahead, Sylvester. Then we'll take Amy, our sister, and then.
No, la money back.
I said I'll give him 1 minute of my time.
Who are you giving 1 minute of your time to?
Cindy.
Thank you.
Wow.
So now they're going to, all of this, Carol will give me 1 minute. All of them will just borrow me. Speak to the issue.
Because that's how generous we are.
So look, I will say this again. The speech was good, but the Liberian people, I will keep saying that they know their issue. They know what is hurting them, and they know that Mr. Weah has to go. It hurt me, Nelson, and I'm not trying to be political on the issue here. All of us here, most of us here, we are young, that are in the diaspora, and it's hurtful to go back home and see people of your age, people that you grew up with, people that you went to school with, still in the same position. None that they do not have the talent to get out. None that they are now, they don't want to get out. None that they are not eager or thirsty for knowledge or for wealth. But the system has put them in a position that they can't move forward. And I'm here as a young man. I'm not a politician. My wife hates politics. I have to be begging her to come here. I'm here because I want a better Liberia. I'm here because I want a Liberia that is deserving for all of us. Our young people, our youth deserve better.
Thank you.
And that's why Ellis Comey. Thank you, Moba. Ellis Comey is the way forward. For that 1 minute, let me mention him again. Ellis Comey. Thank you, Moba. Ellis Comey is the way forward.
I'm still trying to get it. How Moba, being a JNB supporter, will give his 1 minute to promote Mr. Cummings, but that's a good one. So now that you've given your time, we'll move to Sylvester and then we'll take Amy.
Okay. Responsible. I love the word he used. Responsible. God-fearing and humanity. When you fear God, you are honest to admit your shortcomings. And you have to lead by example. So that's why when he said we squandered some opportunities, the other people took it and started running with it. None of them were promoting. That's a God-fearing person. He agreed to the mistakes he made. However, anyone that is always preaching that he's perfect or she's perfect is not responsible, because you're not God-fearing. And when we talk about responsibility, it means that a government, a man that won't have time to buy Gucci. JMB ain't got time to buy Gucci shoe. He ain't got time to get plenty chambo.
So when you're not buying Gucci, they mean that you're responsible, and
because you are responsible in the sense that you're not there to impress. You are there to show the people who you are and what you stand for. Okay? Impression is what makes people irresponsible. You will take your full money and go buy shoes. He won't take the country money to go impress. He will use it for the right purpose. That's why he's responsible. Nobody. He's not going to look for Chemo. He's not going to look for liquor. He's not going to look for Hennessy SO. He will spend the money wisely. You can see it in himself. And that's why I tell people, I look at you and I know what you do. You can separate the thought from the thinker. Stop that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Emmy, you can go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay, so what do I think about his speech?
Yeah.
Short and sweet. I mean, the people was there for hours. The rain came and beat those people. You want him to come stand there and get 2 hours speech? You can't do that. You gotta be considerate of the people. You can't like Sylvester already said. The people already know what GMB is about. That's why they're there. They already know what he would do. They already believe in. They already seen his track record. They don't need no 2 hour speech to tell them. But it's not like he's still not going to be saying anything on the rest of the campaign trail, anyways. So, like everybody already said, God fearing is someone who would be speaking and put God fear first, and not be like, oh, I'm like this, I'm the best. This I did it. I'm doing it. I'm doing that. Even though it's not from his personal pocket, but everything is I. I'm the best. Saying 1847. They 1 year happen. I'm doing the 1 year. Nobody can see it. Only you and the people who hail you as king.
Okay.
They can see it in the on the internet or in their dreams or whatever. But you nothing about God in your speech because you're lying. You know you can't put God in there. So
thank you.
Oh man, boy, God, using the word God and all of that. That's you. I mean, what else can you say about this man? They already said it all. He he's the one for the moment. That's all we can say. JMB too.
Wow. Okay, JMB2. I see the two white, blue and white two. Is that blue?
Green.
Oh, okay,
Don't say
green.
blue.
Okay.
That's it. Want me that good day, right? I keep telling you, want me that good day, right?
You compromise. You turn into a blue boy.
Let's go to Rudolph. Responsible, prepare and responsible leadership.
Yeah, Nelson. First of
You
all, let
listen
me
to
make
Ambassador Baka's speech
first
yesterday.
of all let me make this clarity. This is not the speech that was given at the launching ceremony. If we listen carefully, he said, "Thank you for what you did yesterday." This was a recorded speech. It was
You're right.
it was not even a speech. It's a thank you message to the
You're
people
right.
who turned out in their thousands across the
Yeah.
country. So let's not think that it was what he gave on the field or whatever. But to the point.
No, but again, the truth is, the event yesterday was a hectic one, and the turnout, even the process before getting on the field. So there wasn't that much time for a lot of things.
Yes.
So what we've gathered from even our reporters who went is that he just appreciated the people and then he left. All right.
I mean, yes, but yeah, Nelson. I mean, and you
unless
yourself. Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I would just speak to. So I will quickly add to what Sylvester was saying. When he talked about lifestyle, right? And, I mean, let's be honest here.
Lifestyle.
He talked.
You
He
don't bring
talked about.
lifestyle in here. We're
No, he
talking
talked.
about
No, you're not.
No, wait. He talked about.
You're not talking about lifestyle in a negative.
No, not the negative way. He
Okay.
talked about JMB. You would not be buying Hennessy XO and living luxuriously.
Okay.
So here is it though. If you look at the front runners, I mean the top 3, right? Or even the top 4, I would say. JMB by far has the most quiet and simple life. And this is it. It is because of his lifestyle that he always says, I am going to make government unattractive. Because we see people when they are being appointed into ministerial posts. Guess what? They are formerly people who said, my uncle has been appointed to the what's the word they use? To the I mean, like there is a word they use to tell you how lucrative. They say my uncle has been appointed to the lucrative Ministry of Youth and Sport. So these people come into our politics with a certain mindset to enrich themselves and their family. So having a leader, unlike Mr. Weir, but having a leader who have a simple lifestyle and who tells you every day that I'm going to make government unattractive, that is the man we need.
because he is going to use his simple lifestyle to tell the people that, hey, you are a single person. You would die. You don't need to amass wealth from the masses for yourself and your family. Live simple, be simple, and focus on the work of the people, because that's what JMB is about. And
thank you.
No, before I conclude, also,
no, you're concluding already now.
Okay, yeah, I will conclude with this. I started to support JMB in 2017, right? And it was after he said that we would have done better, but we squandered opportunities. And that speaks to responsibility, right? I mean, it's funny how many people sway away from him after that statement. But for some of us who read politics, honesty is very important in politics, Nelson. If a guy who had no business as per the Constitution to tell you that, oh, we squandered them, because if you read the Constitution, you understand that the VP works at the will and pleasure of the president. He only assists. His only function that he does without her is to vote, is to preside over the Senate and vote only when there is a tie vote. And within the 12 years, there was never a tie vote. So that function was not executed in any way. So for him to come up and say we squander opportunities, that tells you that he is a man of honesty. He doesn't shift blames, and he is willing and he is prepared to handle the affairs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's move to our sister Sharon. Sharon, go ahead.
The speech, I knew initially the speech was something that was done after the program. And I also heard people having concern about him not giving any long speech at the event. Come on. You have to show respect for humanity. You have to show respect for people, especially when they have gone through the process in which they went through just to come and grace that occasion. It was already late. He could not take all day over there holding them down under that pulling down ring, giving them a long speech. But with the speech that was just played, it just kind of like make me feel emotional. That speech sounds like one that is coming from an honest leader, someone who has the heart to see his people move forward, to see his country progress. And one thing I noticed is that I think he referenced God a whole lot, because I met him in person when he came here to Rhode Island. And in that little gathering, for the little moment that we spent together, just before he even started to speak to us, he also made that reference to God. He also paid that homage to God. I'm not saying he's an angel, but at least that's somebody you see with some level of respect, not only to his creator. I'm not like the spiritually junk person, but respect to humanity. Because if you cannot respect, there is no way you tell me you respect human being. You respect God, but you don't respect humanity. It doesn't exist. You don't see God. So the speech is good, and it kind of gave me hope that Liberia will move forward under him.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Prince, go ahead. Josh, let me say welcome to the show, Josh. I've been seeing your contribution in the comment section. It's great to have you on.
Thank you very much, man.
So go ahead, Prince, and then we'll take
Nelson, you see, the old poster, they always tell you a parable that the child are listening and follow what the older one says. Always have the understanding of leadership. Since I've been knowing myself coming up, my mom used to ask me, say, why all your friends are good, older than you, 10, 15 years older than you? You know what I told her? I said, because my peers, we will always think the same way. But this man older than me will give me some sound knowledge that I would live with me for the rest of my life. Why I say that? I say this to say that when you hear on my back, I tell you about honesty, committing himself to the Liberian people, If you serve in government offices or office, or let's say a regular life in government 27 or 28 years, and there's no one stigma on you, Nelson, that means you fear God. I mean, you fear God. That's number one. Two, the message that he was sending to Liberians, even according to you, for him to get on our feet yesterday. I want you to, a moment on our feet yesterday that people did not capture. When Jeff Walker got on the field when he was sitting, when he saw that crowd, he was just shaking his head. He was just shaking his head to tell you that Liberian was all ready and willing to make this day the 17th of success. He has not gone on far yet. He has not gone on far yet.
Let's hold you there. Thank you.
Okay, I know you want to go to George, so you
thanks a lot. No, not really. We're being pressed with time. We're being pressed with time here, so I'm just trying to
running out of time.
Yeah. So Joe, go ahead. We'll bring Alfred and Kevin the backstage. But Joe, go ahead. I see a lot of people trying to come up, but we're running out of time. Gradually, we've got to take a few calls before going in. So Joe, just take 1 minute 30 seconds, sir. I'm setting the timer now.
If when our next president in waiting said that we have Liberia need a well prepared and responsible leadership, he's not actually just focused on himself, because we all know that he is a well focused and responsible person. But he is telling the Liberian that we need a government where our diplomat will not be jailed for sexual aspect. In other countries like South Korea, we will not have a foreign minister who will be having rape case in America, who wife and his children will be persona non grata in America. We will have a government where when our ministers are coming, people will they will not worship, but they will embrace them. You understand? We have Liberia need how do I say it? Like for instance, 2019, when I was traveling to South Korea, I was denied, right? By that time, as long as Georgia and his friends came in power, what happened? Many, how do I say, bilateral relationship with many countries failed because of the system, the irresponsible government we had. I was denied an entry to enter South Korea because of those kind of stuff. So we have a leadership that will make Liberia, Liberia will be proud. Liberian passport will be everywhere and will be like flying everywhere. That's what he tried to say.
Thank you.
So we have a technocrat form of government. All our leaders will be technocrats.
Okay. Thank you. Josh, you can go ahead. Thank you for joining the show. Let me try to bring Alfred. Let me bring Alfred and Kevin on. But Josh, you can go ahead. You can share your thoughts on the ambassador's speech, the former vice president's speech, of a responsible, assuring Liberians of a responsible leadership, a responsible government that's going to ensure a better Liberia. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, guys, thank you very much for having me. It's a great honor to be here. You know, I was driving here.
I don't know what's happening. Is it that we've lost Josh or what? Josh, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're struggling to get you, but
Hello?
go ahead. Go ahead. We're struggling
Can
to
you
get
hear me
you, but
now?
go ahead. Yeah, it's much better. Go ahead.
All right, great. So yeah, someone was just calling me. That's why. So look, it is a great honor to be here, and I was driving along the road and I was listening to the show, and my blood kept boiling in me. You know, for some of the comments that have been made here. Look, we can all live on wish. I think it is a good thing to wish for the best for Liberia, but for people to sit down and preempt what's going to happen, like the brother who just spoke before me, saying that we'll not have our official arrested overseas and blah 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 blah. It don't, you know, these things don't make sense to me. And I don't know why people do
No,
these things. My
listen.
brother here.
Everything makes sense to Josh. Damn it. Hey, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. And my brother Sylvester sat here today pledging his support to the United Party, and he's saying that yeah, we will have a responsible government. You know what? One of the reasons why, since I came on the show, I've often given my brother here Sylvester a hard time is because of the hypocrisy that I always envision in him. Because I always knew from the onset of this show that this guy was Unity Party person, right? He pretends to be not, and then he comes here and he's saying that we will bring up responsible government. I don't know. I don't know what it baffles me to just listen to these guys because in my blood boys, and I don't know, does he have a prime or how to call it a finance minister for this government that is responsible? Because our government is a group of people that have already been named. So do you know the information minister? Do you know the education minister? How do you know that government is going to be responsible? You guys we need to live on aspiration. Oh, we wish that this thing happens for us. We wish that Liberia becomes better.
And the
But if
next
you
thing
come
is, Josh,
with a
I want him to give a chance to respond.
No. We're not going back and forth on our
No,
responses.
man, Basoka can't go full like
listen,
that. I gotta release it on him.
We cannot let George go out unchecked. We have to
Yeah,
get George
you make
unchecked.
it kind of attack me and just go free.
No, but we will not do that, Sylvester. You have to mute. You the newest UP partisan on the show. You gotta mute. Let's have George to conclude. We have other
please,
UP
thank you.
partisans coming after George. We have Quebec. We have
Look, you guys
Alfred.
can say anything you want to say.
George, you can also
say
share your
anything.
take on the crowd you saw yesterday. What does it say about the UP? What
Look,
sort of message does it send out?
one of the things I know about Liberians that we are generous people. If I live in my house and say, "My man, go make my program great," you will come with me. This is the thing. It doesn't mean that I will vote for you, but here's the thing, right? This crowd was big. I think it was a great program, right? And I agree. A lot of people attended this program because even 2017 crowd was bigger than this one we saw on the 17th on Sunday. But guess what? Sunday is a day where no one goes to work, no one goes to school. Everyone can stay home and do whatever they want to do. You know why we play football games on Sunday? Because we want to have more people go to watch the football games. That's why those games are played on Sunday.
What
because
about the
people
rain?
are less busy. They are not doing anything. Look, I'm not going to go into rain business. You can go into your rain business, but I'm telling you, in reality, even on a sunny day, you have more people coming out because no one is going to school, no one is going to work, everyone is at home. So one of the advantages that you guys had, and we did our own on Thursday. CDC Day on Thursday. White people are supposed to be at school, people are supposed to be at work, but still people turn out. So if you know the difference between the times,
Friday.
they know that look, even though the crowd was big, but I don't think.
Josh, someone is calling you again. It's like we have to move on to.
Let the man go back. The man come talking gibberish here. Let the man go.
No. Listen. We gotta be tolerant of the view of every single person.
But we gotta be tolerant.
Yeah,
When you
One person can
answer,
answer, man. Everybody can get a same view. I think one person.
But Quebec, go ahead. Quebec, go ahead. Make your point.
Okay. I know, Sylvester, you want to clap back, but I think it's not necessary because we are speaking unity. That is Joyce's opinion. Whatever he wants to say is fine. I will always say we should learn to be honest no matter what, because after the election, we are going to meet one another out there. And I will keep speaking unity because that's the main reason we are here. We shouldn't always come at people when they say something. Let us just play it low. And this same message should resonate with our people out there. No matter what, how many video you come across on social media, just pass and say, we agree. The big man have already said we should say we agree. And for his speech, it was excellent. You, Nelson, was in studio yesterday. You said it. I know you knew, or you were sitting with the old man when he was thinking on what to say. Your point were clear, if I can remember. You said, taking into consideration the time and all of those stuff, I wish this speech would not be delivered in a long section that people will get bored. And also we should put safety first, and the country situation is not okay. So these people have to go back home. They have stayed in the rain for the entire day. Nelson, I want you to give your analysis, because that was
No.
all of you concerned. You think if people have
Right now, I don't have
spoken,
any analysis.
no, wait,
Right
wait.
now,
You think if VP Bwaka has
Drop it, my
spoken
brother, into the version
for
again, handle.
over 45 minutes,
The CD
even
saying
you,
that
Nelson, in
analysis.
studio was going to be happy? No, you wouldn't have been, because this is what you pushed for. You wanted a short speech, and it was delivered. So should I come and say, oh, Nelson is a unity partisan? No, you are only saying that you saw the need that this speech shouldn't have been long, to keep the people waiting, because they have already made a sacrifice. The greatest information here is the sacrifice was done. And what is the responsibility for Joseph Newman Bwaka and all of his cabinet ministers is how they will see these sacrifices, and even the money that was raised just to commensurate the program on Spoon Show shows that these people mean something. So he now owes us this responsibility, because 2017, I was part of one of his rally where he said he was not going to spend a dime. If the Liberian people want change, they should take the initiative to do so. And now the Liberian people have taken it, and they have spent their money. They have used their money to buy T-shirts and cap, and they went outside and spoke. So he owes us now. We don't owe him anything. That is after October 10, when he is elected as president.
Thank you. So let's take Alfred, and then we'll bring in Napoleon, and then Josh. Then we'll go to the lines quickly. I think Josh is backstage, but go ahead, Alfred.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity, Nelson. My colleagues here have said it all, so I will not be repetitive. But let me say what I have to say. While the program was going on yesterday, Nelson, I was writing a poem that if you give me the time,
you're writing a what?
I was writing a poem for Statement Joe Bwaka, and I know he's listening to me through the length and breadth of Liberia. Please,
so you just want to go through it as your.
I think he's sleeping.
As my statement for tonight, because what we saw yesterday is historic, and it is important that we recognize that. So I will write this poem I will say the poem to Statement Bwaka. Give me the time, brother.
I hope it's not that long. I hope it's not long.
Dear Statement Bwaka, from Mango TV to the marshland of Lake Piso, the people have gathered. From Manimba to the river show of River Sex, the people have gathered. From Lake Piso to Cape Amos, the people have gathered. From Cape Monserrato to the Patawi, the people have gathered. We cannot fail. You have seen your people, and they want you to lead. Don't fail them. We need education. We need jobs. We need good health care. We need Liberians to be proud of themselves. Don't fail us, because we have tried. We have tried, and we have tried. This is the moment that we cannot fail. Lead your people with integrity. Lead your people with honesty. Lead your people with trust. I thank you.
So
thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll go back to now. Oh, hey, that real UP program you want open now. Let me bring one opposition man on say you want to have UP program. Okay. George conclude. Then we'll take Napoleon.
He can write me the show interesting.
Yeah, hello guys. Thank you so much. Sorry my phone went off. I think someone was trying to call me and had to go up. But yes, what I want to say, right? Look.
Yeah, George, you can conclude in just 1 minute. So we take Napoleon and then we'll go to the line.
Thank you. 60 seconds is all good for me. So look, there was a great turnout, as you admit, and I think it's a hallmark of democracy. I think this government, as a responsible government, allowed such a great program to happen. is because President Weah respects human rights, he respects the political process, and he knows that everyone is entitled to whoever they want to support. They can support them. By the end of the day, Liberia comes first. So look, guys, thank you. Yesterday, you had a great program. What I would not condone is hypocrisy from my brother here, who has always been a UP partisan, but denies it every time and attacks me on the show. And today coming out because he saw people on the field. I don't know what brought that up, because he saw people on the field. That's why he said he's now a United Partisan. We already knew, so it's a redundant story. We gotta look for something else to bring to the show. But to end up, I just want to say, look, guys, come October 10, it will be a day of reckoning. I know a lot of people will go into hospital, a lot of people will go in shock, a lot of people will be in coma, because I see that you guys already think you won the elections. Elections are not won on SATS. No. Maybe you need to know that your crowd you put out on Sunday was smaller compared to the one you put out in 2017. So I don't know where you come from with all that jubilation you're having. If you don't put your emotions in check on the 10th of October, when the count start to come in, you will be in the shock and you're going to hospitals. And we don't have that. We don't have all the hospitals beds. So please put your emotion and your expectation in check. Liberia belongs to every one of us. Everyone should be able to express themselves as they want to. But what we're not going to do is hypocrisy, especially my brother. I'm about to go. I'm going to leave the show, but I just want to remind him that hypocrisy is always a no comment on the show. Please stop doing that. Thank you. God bless you.
Nobody said they already won election. They said it was a good show.
I hope you listening. Coming back for you.
Napoleon, yeah. I beg you, Nelson, one more thing. I think we were actually being unfair here today. George there brought something up, and I want to say to the president, even though he was not in the country, he actually maintained the peace. The parties stayed out of the entire process. There was no chaos yesterday, so we must commend him for that.
So do you guys want to give that up for the CDC? You the Unity Party guys here. You want to commend the CDC for that?
It's a must. It's not a favor that they did for anybody.
Let's take Napoleon. Let's take Napoleon. Let's take you guys.
Nelson, I want that's his responsibility to provide security to everybody and he respects every citizen right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give me a chance. Please give me a chance.
Napoleon,
before you can come in quick.
Oh.
The thing there is that Napoleon, come, my man, please.
Eating, eh?
No.
We asked for SKD.
Thank you. Thank you. Your audience are not permitting you to talk. So let me just you. Go ahead, Napoleon.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming on the show and expressing your point of view towards JMB. I wish the war #1 speech that was given.
Oh.
You know, a leader will speak on issue that is meaningful to the citizen and the people that he or she is coming to govern. My sister, sorry, maybe I'm not saying or good. I just spoke last day before I could come in. You say George Weah gives the opportunity for the men to speak or for the crowd to come out. That's the Liberian people right. The Constitution gave everybody the right to assemble peacefully and do what is right and constitutional.
So
Liberian came out because they are completely tired. For more than things that we're not going to name because we don't want to delay the show, but let me just say one or two to you.
Yes.
When you are in a country that you don't have a freedom of movement from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock or from 2 to 3, you can't go nowhere because you are scary. You don't want to get hurt by people who we consider them to be Zoko now because of what the present leadership have brought into the country. And when it's time for you to get out there for change, you will get out no matter what. Liberian, we know one another very, very good. No man can tell me, say, I'm going to give you a story, but that's a fact. When you are in Liberia, when you are driving, they would stand on the motor car road and say that man can see me. He sometimes they tell you, man, you don't see me coming. They are not afraid. But let a drop of rain come. Everybody will be running to find ways so that they can't get wet. If they can get out there in the water that we saw, people are there like they are bathing by themselves, that they went to the river to go bathe, and they in that water throughout. Then it shows that they are not resolved. They want JMB. And as I speak to you, I'm very, very happy. And I just want to say, congratulations. UP is there for us, and we will be there for them. And we want our leadership to just be who they say they are, and they will do the right thing. They should not make all shame, and they should not repeat what George have done. That's all I can say. Thank you guys, and I appreciate all of you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll go to the lines now and take some calls. Let's take a few calls. The WhatsApp number on the screen, you can call me via these numbers. And we have the local line is 055510107 or 077771075. So we take this person. Our first call here. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. You live. Your name and where you calling from?
Okay, my son Nelson. You my son, but you don't know. This is Mary Lincoln calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, it's great to have you.
I am so super happy. I even know what to do. Guess what? My son came to visit me the wrong time. He's a citizen. I made him to take all of my pictures, and I told it was not easy. Yes, I said I'm so overwhelmed. As I sit even on my 65-inch TV here, I load my stuff, everything. I'm looking at you guys. Kebe, I say, I tell everybody, thank you. JMP all the way. But listen, Nelson, let me tell you something. I will call you. I will give you a call inbox. I told my son, I can want to contribute, but I do not know how to do the stuff on this. Something I say, I want to pay my own money. Faye can help me. He said, Mommy, is that the only way you'll be able to get them money? I think you will get them money. But I know you guys gonna teach me how to do it. I fool him and he taught me how to do it. So I still have my contribution.
Okay.
Do not try it. Okay, baby.
Thank you.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks
to vote. I got my people voting for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's take this local call here. Hello.
Nelson.
Yeah, hello.
This is Kemuka from Carwell.
Yeah, go ahead, Kemuka. I mean, the way you call my niece, you made me Jago.
I follow you on the two others. Yeah. So, my brother, they can be fiery. We were here doing a war. When people hear gun sound, they go in the where they fire the gun.
Mm-hmm.
When people hear acid, then they go in there. When you hear ring, it's less than 5 minutes, the whole street clear.
Yes.
To see people in the ring, my brother, you see Labrador man, when Labrador man in your favor, no matter what you do, the people will look. All the physicians were talking about ring, my calm down, so the people should so they can use that to rig the election. But you know when that way, look, there's guy who always talk about the unity party. I know the guy really grew up in Liberia. This George guy. Because in that job we are like means a better in do other thing. That guy can sound very wicked.
Thank you. You gotta respect Josh. Josh.
Be careful with my friend.
Because man, that's not fair, man. They're talking to your fellow citizen and call him out.
No. Don't put me in that box. I don't belong to any political party.
Yo, listen, Josh.
Hello, let's hear you.
I'm hungry, man. I'm angry, man. So.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. You live. Let's hear you.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
People. I just want to say, I don't know how to even express this joy that I feel. It is so amazing. And I just want to give everyone up here like kudos and high five. Like, we're making progress. We're almost there. We shouldn't give up. We shouldn't lose focus. We shouldn't be so complacent. Let us keep on doing the work. Liberia needs us. And the love that we're putting out, it is showing. For the people to come out yesterday, that's it.
Thank you.
We don't need to explain. We don't need to fight anybody. Let Josh go ahead and say whatever he want to say. Josh is just, he's gonna come on board. We need Josh.
Okay.
So we let us not focus on him because he's just a baby. Let us not focus on him. Let us focus on our party. Let us focus on Liberia for the love for that nation.
Thank you.
And I just want to say thank you to Nelson, thank you to Center, thank you because of you guys. We are able to express ourselves. We are able to know what is going on in the country. Although some of us, we haven't been there for a long time, but yes, I'm just so overwhelmed. Thank you to all my beautiful ladies. Y'all look so fabulous tonight. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love y'all.
So somebody say you sounding like VP Taylor. You related to her? But anyway, thank you. Thanks for your contribution on the show tonight. Let's go back to the local line.
Even
Take
the
this
UP
person.
callers, they
Hello.
can respect time like Jerry.
Yeah. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, man. I want to congratulate you guys for the time. Myself, I've been away, really listening to your output.
Where play you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Liberia. I'm calling from Copper Farm.
Copper Farm. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead.
My name is Johnson Carmen.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys so much. To take your time to come out to be all this day. Some of us, we don't have to do that.
Okay.
Myself, I'm overwhelmed. I'm very proud I came out yesterday. And one thing that really surprised me is that we were in that rain, no responsible person, no good person. We danced in water on one another, and no one was there to complain to say anything.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was a mess.
Thank you.
We got in the mud. And I just want to say to JMB, it's not a joke.
Okay. Thank you.
It was my first time to get into, to the type of long shit. And I want you to be very careful. Liberian, we quit to be certified and we quit to hate.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we love him. Let him go ahead for the better Liberia.
Thank you. Thank you. The man say he telling JMB that this is not a joke. JMB said I'm not joking. But let's take this person. Hello.
Hello, Nelson.
Yeah, hello. Go ahead. You live.
I mean, I will be not sitting.
Oh,
the past.
Let me tell you.
More than 3 weeks now, I call you.
Why you coming for with a thing? Listen.
Seriously,
no,
seriously.
No, Marcel, coming me plow you now. Yeah,
no,
go ahead.
Plow you because I can't even pass the on the show. This is the one I call. I know you know my number now. You know my UP man. You'll be denying my call.
No.
And that's not right.
No, it's not intentional.
All right, let me go there.
There are so many calls coming through. Please go ahead.
Let me say thanks to the panelists on the show. As my sister said, it's not always you have to beat on somebody that refuses to know white is white and to know black is black. But for yesterday turnout, for me, it was very much emotional for me. I must admit, I was sitting in my living room watching on YouTube. I was there crying. I was there sharing tears. The reason I was sharing tears was because you can tell from the faces of our people that they are tired.
Okay.
They are tired of being suppressed. They are tired of being denied of their right. Most people that went out there yesterday, there was not a unity partisan, but it was going out because they wanted for the nation to be rescued from these criminals, from these people that does not know the value of what we give them. That was what the people turned on yesterday. And somebody was on the show, the interview, when your studio guest interviewed, the man said, I'm going out because my salary was harmonized. For $400, you gave me $45. Look at that. So there was people that were out there. They were not just out there because of JMB. They were out there because they needed change.
Thank you. Let's take this person. This final call here. Then we okay. All right. So yeah. So morning. Go ahead.
Good morning. How are you?
Yes, sir. Let's hear you, sir.
This is Maurice Vincent Kamara calling from Brownsville.
Okay, go ahead.
Precisely Bromley.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Look, we thank the Spoon TV family. God will bless all of you that are working with that station. You see, hello?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, the Liberian people, look, one thing about with the Liberians, we are not stupid. One thing, when things going on, we may all vex. the Liberian people have already resolved JMD.
Thank you.
And Jeremiah Cole.
Thank you. Let's
So
hold you there.
This issue, look, the president, nobody hates the president. Everybody knows President Weah is a celebrity. And everybody knows President Weah is not a bad man. But you see, those Zogos, those guys that President Weah have, those concubines, that all of them, those killers.
They were concubines. My man, thank you. Let's hold you there. I take another person here, yeah? So, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you're live. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Nessie. This is Joel. I'm calling from Las Vegas.
Okay. It's great to have you. Let's hear you, sir. You are live on the radio. You are live on the show. Can you reduce the volume of the TV you're watching or something? So we don't get that feedback.
Nessie, look, it is a great opportunity to be on this show tonight. I say kudos to all of the panelists. You guys are all amazing, especially to my brother Sylvester.
Okay. Are you still with us?
Hello, are you there?
Yeah. Okay, so you wanna conclude?
So
you wanna wrap up? Yeah. So
yeah, I have a lot of things to say. Though you may not give me the chance to speak up. Yesterday, I'm not part of any partisan, but yesterday I felt so much impressed of the Liberian people. The Liberian people has spoken. Advice to the UPs. Let's not be complacent. This is time that you work and work harder. This is time that you burn the candles. This is time that you work ever harder than before. We have to rescue the nation. We have to give privilege to those in Bokonjiri, to those in Bapulu, in Kolahu, in Foya, in Glazer P. Just name it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you, sir. We hope you can have more time next time to really express yourself. But we're running out of time so fast today, so we have to go. I want to squeeze in the final call here. Okay, so let's see if we can get this one coming in. All three lines. Which way do I go? Okay, so let me take this one from here. Hello, you're live. Let's hear your name and where you call from. Yeah, you're live. Go ahead.
Well, my name is Famara. I'm calling from Atlanta.
Okay.
Guys, I don't even know how to start, but your thanks very, very much. And people trying to make you guys ashamed of yourself. Whoever that waiting to come on board, you'll come on board. Let me be honest with you guys. I only calling to tell you that I'm on board now, yeah.
Oh, you come on board now?
I know I'm making my comments. Yeah, we're on board. I know my comments people they say I leave them all together, okay?
But man, our messages are resonating the people.
I was overwhelmed about everything that happened yesterday, but when I touched me to jump over now is because those people that got hurt, those people that lost their life, I think 1 or 2 persons, something like that. I'm so sorry to the family.
One person lost their life.
Family, one person, family, and the people that got hurt. When I saw Joe Barker in the hospital today, man, I swear to God, I felt that love. I felt that cold bond that touched me. I said that the kind of people that they were looking for. Because if my brother was in that situation right now, I know that man would be there right there. Yeah. So I'm telling all the UP people, you don't give up. You keep encouraging. My comments, man, I beg you, Baba.
No, they are the men giving you say if you're seeing it, you just drop that phone and run.
No, I know, my man. For the man, I'm ready for the man. I know what they make it do. But please, Just help me. Just help me. All people who the fish will help bait that man.
Thank you.
Bring your over a bait you. Just for a short time. After that, we can go by. Okay.
Oh, you're on loan. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on loan.
Yeah,
You want to
all
look for
loan.
it? Transfer with no
Right? Okay. I beg
Yeah,
you.
thank
Thank
coach
you.
player.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you,
Let's
coach
let's
player.
let's
Thank you.
And we'll keep it going.
thank you.
Don't give up hope.
Prince is saying hi to you as well. Prince said he knows you a whole lot. I think that's a real okay, but we gotta go. I'm sorry, I can't take
There
calls.
goes one side of majority.
Let me do my closing, man.
Oh.
But why are you rushing to do closing? No, you the co-moderator here.
No,
You're not
The
doing closing.
co-moderator, I don't want to start. I'm be talking the show today. I don't want to start
You see,
closing.
Nelson, you
You
see, man, I don't want to
still-
get bad for you count the show. Like, I mean, you see?
Okay, go ahead. Let me give you a chance. Go ahead, Alfred. Let's start from Alfred, and then we just make it around.
Yeah, but thank you so much, Zoka, for always making Nelson. Nelson don't forget about me. Nelson don't forget about me. Don't forget about me all the time.
No.
But yes, let's say this. Look, for over 175 years, Liberia is still the same. Our people in the villages are still drinking from the creeks and rivers. I was in Liberia 2019, and I went back to my village. The same where I left it 25 years ago is still the same. No road. My parents are farmers. If you go back to Papa district, my mom and pa, stay there. They grow their cassava, they grow their edibles, everything's fall in the town. No food to me the town to sell it. When they grow their grumpy, before they reach the town, everything get rotten. We want a change for this country. We want a leader that will come and diversify development. And not more providers should not only be the seed of development in our country.
Thank you.
Pass around and talk about building 50 road. It only send in more providers. We want a leader that will come and diversify development. That when you are in Papa district where I come from, you don't need to come all the way to Monrovia to go to school. The road access, the access to road will provide the opportunity to build schools that people can stay right there and go to school and earn a decent living. You don't have to come to Monrovia and be living on Square and be living on people like Jefferson Koji and get a whole group behind him just to get hand out. We want that. That's what we are saying to our people. Vote Joseph Imam Bakai for better education. Vote Joseph Imam Bakai for good security. That you can wake up anytime of the night, you drive anywhere you want to go, no one will come and hammer you. I tell you, you can't do it now in Nigeria because our judicial system is weak.
Oh, the man
Thank you, thank you, sir. Yeah, he wants to self-regulate. Thank you. Napoleon, let's hear you, sir.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming on the show, and I appreciate all those who call and gave their consent. But I got only two things I want to say right now, and I will say it to Sylvester first, and then end on what's my brother Sandy. Sylvester, thank you ever so much for recognizing what is meaningful to the Liberian people. As you came on this show from the beginning, I've been watching you. I was on the show with you one time when you said you are just for the Liberian, but you privilege show that when you say Liberian and you saw your brothers and sisters out there, then me where they are heading, you should be heading, and you came out to say now that you are with a rescue team, and we had a room for you. Thank you for entering, and we'll keep you, and we'll keep you for good. Then let me go to Sandy. Let me go to Sandy. Sandy,
yeah, we
you
gotta wrap. We gotta close.
I'll wrap up very quick. Sandy, you are a very good person. I've been watching you from the day one of the time that this show started. You always state your statement and your analyzing is very clear. But today you are finalizing by coming out to agree to the truth that Liberian people spoke, and they show that they are resolved. That even though you came out to say Kumi is still going to win, but that's your party. You're still going to sell your party. But despite setting your party, you have made it a fact. So we want you on the boat. Instead of keeping to sell our party, come on and join the train and bring all your followers so that we can get this thing done. Thank you all, and let's have a great show next time again.
Thank you. Kevin, let's hear you, man. Go ahead.
My concluding statement here is thank you to everyone on the board. Yes, I said we should give it up to George Weah. We know it is his responsibility to take to take charge or protect his citizens by all costs. But when he refused to do those things, we know what happened. And since people or international community came in, he took this initiative to do that. We should commend him for that. I always like to give the man his flower while he's alive. So when he do wrong, we should tell him. When he do right, we should be honest as well. Because these are criticism, and the reason of criticism is for people to change for the best. So if we
Thank
see that happening, we should applaud him. So honestly, I hope I have no regret on what I said, and I
Thank
hope
you.
that we all will. Yeah. But
Yeah.
thank you
Okay.
to everyone. Thank you to Ami. You have been here from the beginning. To Sharon, at least it's three today against 246. I think like 7 men, and I hope that more women will come on board because we want equality.
Thanks a lot. So yeah, let's hear you, Prince, and then we'll go to Sharon. Let's do just 30 seconds quickly. We're seriously out of time. Seriously.
Well, I just want to say to all of you guys, thank you for a great show. And I want to say to my Liberian people, again, good morning from my end to Liberia. I get to tell you guys, thank you. I got nothing more to say about it. Thank you for showing up yesterday to tell Liberians and tell the world a lot that the focus now is on Liberia election. I'll be real with you. All my friends are speaking from around the world. They're like, dude, the international community focus on Liberia right now. They're crazy from yesterday programs. So my people, again, until meet tomorrow, you drive safe, sleep well. May the angel of
Okay.
God be upon you guys. I'm out.
Thank you. Okay, Sharon, go ahead. Let's hear you.
And I just want to close on extending my condolences to the family of the sister that lost her life in the process. This is why comes October 10 when JMB is elected. We want him to stand up for the right thing. We want him to lead with that decency, responsibility, accountability we see in him. And to you, Sylvester, everybody else here said welcome on board. But when I came on here, I honestly thought you were a Unity Party partisan. So I'm not going
And
to say
that's the point.
welcome.
That's the
Because
point.
I always felt you were part of me. I always felt you were part of me. And Sandy, I obviously know that you wouldn't be one of those Asians that would say because Kumis did not go to run up, you're not going to support JMP, you're going to support George Weah. I know you're going to be one of those Asians that's going to stand up for a better Liberia and chant the process of getting the corrupt regime of George Weah out. So my
Thank you.
Liberians people, thank all of you for the effort you showed yesterday. It's not the end. Let's keep pushing. We have October 10 to protect. We have our votes to protect. Let's keep the process going. We have to do this with urgency. Thanks to everybody else on tonight.
Thank you very much. Amy, go ahead. 30 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to our people back home and everyone from here that don't that's showing support with your cash, with everything. Thank you so much. We still got work to do, like everybody have already said. And until October 11, so we get that news. We cannot rest. We have to keep pushing till we get this Buka dancer, drug dealer, a looter and his gang out of power. And
No,
again, my condolences to the lady that lost her life, and speedy recovery to the one in the hospital as well. We are praying for you, and we hope you come through soon. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Sandy, you can go ahead. The ANC man, but let's address the presidency with some level of, yeah.
Yeah, we
The
respect
man
some
not
people.
campaign town. The man campaigning.
The president don't respect us, so respect go both ways. Sorry.
Okay, let's take Sandy. Sandy, go ahead quickly, and then we take Sylvester. Then we take mobile. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it was a good show as always, and I want to thank you, Nelson, and of course my fellow panelists. Tonight, I felt like I was in a UP church, so we danced to the music, and yes, again, congratulations to the UP for a successful launch. Look, I also heard Mr. Barkai when he said he's going to make government more attractive. To do so, you must then make the private sector attractive. So we do know that in this race, we have a candidate who have constantly talked about building a private sector that Liberia would not be dependent on the government job. And that candidate is Mr. Eddie Cummings. So if you believe in the private sector and seeing Liberia grow in the direction of the private sector, then Mr. Cummings is the way forward. So, but our common denominator remains removing this administration so that Liberia can do better, so that our country can rise again. I want to leave this world living a better Liberia that I did not meet. Some of us in the school who were 13, 14 years old. I don't want any more child, any more Liberian to go through what some of us went through. We need a better Liberia, and that's why the CDC government need to be kicked out. Mr. Cummings said in Kakata when he was there, when you play on the field, which George Weah did, and you make a bad foul, they give you red card. Liberian people.
Thank you.
George Weah red card. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sylvester, and then we take quickly.
Well, thank you, fellow panelists, and everyone listening to the show. It was a great show. We all come here to share views and opinion, which is good. We disagree and disagree. You see, my decision to join the rescue train was not done instantaneously. It was some pain because yesterday I sat down and looked at family members, people connected to me by blood in poo-poo water. How can I say I'm for the Liberian people and see such and say I'm for the Liberian people? Where am I? Okay, when we're talking about having a responsible government, when as Joseph Barker said, it means that we will hold people accountable for whatever they do. You know someone now, but you don't know what they will do tomorrow, but people will be held accountable. And I know Joyce said his blood is boiling. It will boil because when you lose a good male feeder like me, he wanted me to be in his male feed, but unfortunately, he didn't know how to do it. So he's bad. He won't sleep tonight. He lost a male feeder. And the thing here is when you be on this show for this long, whether it is Tiawan Gongolo or what have you, when you after these shows evaluate yourself, who have I brought onto my team? Then you know how to market. It's marketing and branding.
Thank you, Sylvester.
People are good at that. And
Thank you.
Let us work together, UPIS and the people on the rescue team. It's not over until it's over.
Hold you there, sir.
Yes, sir. Standard. So let's hold together. We will fight to the end. I am.
Okay. Thank you.
Just that you be rubbing on him.
Nelson, thank you.
Mobile quickly, let me just say this, Nelson, please tomorrow, Jessica Lloyd should be on our agenda tomorrow's discussion. Please keep that for tomorrow.
We'll discuss about that issue. Yeah, General guys, thank you, man, and also thank you to my beautiful Sylvester for coming over. I really enjoyed the show today. Actually, when Sylvester can come over, I'm cool today. And second more, this yesterday I was able to put up 50 men. 50 men. And you could see my plaque.
I'm sure you that the men even went on the 8 years. I'm sure you.
But man, the people went. My man, you saw the plaque.
So how you pull out the men? How you pull out the men?
I left. Listen. I left right here at Momo Last Men. I get my whole block. I get block right on Ronald Street. So when you're going down Ronald Street, our whole area, like my area there. When I go Liberia, I come in and when I go Liberia, I plug in quite relax myself. Have fun. So all the men are able to. Someone that I see that didn't charge their seditions. I was able to talk to them. Men to understand how government work. I send a video about the kush. I send a video about all the drugs, all the things. And the men see the corruption. And guess what? The men say, Brabi, the only thing we want from you, they give us small thing, let them buy water. Shit, don't worry about shit. But
He's
listen
paying
now.
for crowd. He's paying for the crowd.
So
He's
there
paying
you
for the
go.
crowd.
There you go.
Paying for
No,
crowd.
Listen
no,
now.
they paid for the whole crowd yesterday.
That's not paying for crowd.
They not pay for crowd. They post it.
That's
You
not
know,
paying
how much
for
I send it?
crowd.
I send $100 to buy water, just water. They made it in their own shirt. They made them print my placard within $100 with Joseph Yuma Baga. I think he saw it on the group chat. And, you know, so we're telling the people that our measures are resonating the people, and we will not stop. We will not stop until Joseph Yuma Baga become president.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, guys, we want to say thank you to everyone for showing up to. Everyone is muted now. Nobody's saying anything that will come up here again. We want to say thank you to everyone. We have to go. I'm in a serious issue right now. We're going far above the time, but we gotta go. Thank you very much to everyone.
But you keep on late today, my man. You keep on late. I mean, yesterday. You keep almost 10 o'clock.
Okay, but anyway, I want to say thank you, man. Thanks to everyone for following the show tonight.
Good
We
night,
appreciate
folks.
you. Thank you,
Good
Alfred.
night.
Thank you, Napoleon. Thank you, Sharon.
Good
Thank you,
rescue
Amin.
mission.
Good
Thank
night.
you, Cindy. Thank you, Sylvester.
Tomorrow I
the
come in with my
newest
bazooka. I come in with my bazooka
Cindy.
tomorrow.
Please don't be forgetting about me in the bag, yeah? Please don't be forgetting about me.
I'll be there for you again tomorrow.
Literally forget about me.
No,
Okay, so thank you,
Nancy,
Kevin. Thanks a lot. We
I'll send
appreciate
you one
you
of
as
these,
well.
Sandy.
Nancy, 1 second. Nancy, 1 second. Sylvester,
No, we gotta
tomorrow,
go.
Sandy, tomorrow, I want you to say, I'm on the train. I beg you, please. Don't keep on
Yeah,
the cell.
right.
God forbid. God forbid.
God forbid.
Yes. Mr. Comey all the way. Mr. Comey all the way.
My man, if you can't win, then join them.
Mr. Comey all the
So
way.
we want to say thank you, guys.
Okay,
Thanks a
man.
lot.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Nelson.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for calling in, making your contributions in the comment section. We appreciate you. You can join us tomorrow for another edition of the Late Night Politics. I'm Nelson Colette. Will come your way again. Have for yourselves a good night. Keep following the Spoon Network because we are here to dish out Liberia's best. And let's hope you're having. We had a great show. And have for yourselves a good night. Bye-bye for now.
Yes, I, a special one from the CEO, Stan Tunnel with the spoon. And your boy, Friday the Southern Band. Charge on the beat.